Oh ho ho. Ho ho ho. All right, let's see what we got here. We got I see chats. I see a chat in the corner of my screen. Can you hear me? Am I listenable? Am I audible? We're good. All right, let's see what we got. We got Swashbuckle Sam, Alex Poosin 5237, John Lemon 42, Concrete Gamer, Harry the Meatball, Lunar Luxia. And we got people cannot hear. I'm hearing cannot hear. Cannot hear. A little quiet. You know what? I got just the fix for that. It's called, I'm going into my audio properties and bumping the audio by 4 decibels. Okay, is that good? Is that better? I see I'm in the yellow now. Sound too quiet? We'll give it a little bit of time. See how it sounds. Start screaming. Oh, not yet. Louder at like 1 volume. Sure, no glad. I sure am no glad to see you. Sounds good? Sounds good. We're good? All right. Let's see. So as I mentioned, oh my gosh, there's already, oh, whoa, there's already a donation. Whoa, slow down, slow down. Okay, Concrete Gamer, $5, 55 try. I don't, try. I will try to figure out what currency that is. $55 in this. Let me see. What is a 55 try to USD? That is 128 USD. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, so I wanna come back and hi NoMad. I have to change my channel name to NoMad now. But so this will be both a what do you call it? End of year stream. This is an end of year stream. I'm gonna rank every video I made. I have it pulled up right here. I have the tier list pulled up of every video I've made this year, and I'm gonna go and rank them. I'm gonna go through, have a little thing. I got my channel right here, so you can see all the videos I made and stuff. And we'll just go through that. Another donation. Is that another donation from Romain Q? And that's a euro. I know that currency. So thank you for the donation. But first things first. Oh, I should have put music in the back. I want to say it has been a great year of NoMad. I am more than thankful. Fuck, I forgot the funny message. Give me back my money. Send the funny message now. Send the funny message. I know. I recognize you gave me the money. I recognize the thing. Send the funny message. But I want to say it's been a great year. Been a great year on YouTube. I'm very thankful for not just being able to do YouTube at this capacity, but to have, I'd say a pretty good subscriber base to go along with it. It's too much pressure. Can't think of anything funny. So you should have. All right, you got to refund your donation. Then can't think of anything funny. Refund. But yeah, that's the part where I say I'm thankful and Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, this and that. So, secondly, as for the future, the in the NoMad channel in 2026, let me put a little. Should I put a little music? Put a little music in the background to really capture the mood of, the end of the year. Put some non-copyright jazz music. But as for 2026, so firstly, I want to apologize to The people that subscribed to me on Twitch, to the few people that did, if you're in stream right now, for a little bit, I streamed like 2 hours a day on Twitch, and I'll be honest, I didn't like Twitch that much as a platform. I wasn't very excited about it and stuff. Or more specifically, I just didn't like Twitch as a platform. If I do live streaming, I won't do it on this channel, but if I think about doing it again, I might focus more on a second channel. If you enjoy being in these live streams or watching me live stream. Okay, wait, wait, hold on, pause the music, $2 donation from Romain Q at Grok. How to refund Sneed? I don't think that's a refund. I think that's another donation. Another did I say $2? I meant €2. Another €2 donation from Mistometer. She know on my mad until where is Morgs? €2. All right, we got let's put the music back on. So, if you like this format of streaming, I might try to do it more on my second channel, which is not NoMad, it's NoSad. It will, if you click on my channel, go through the page, look at the bottom, you'll find the channel NoSad. So I uploaded like compilations of Instagram Reels I found. That channel's not eligible for monetization yet. And trust me, I applied for it. So I would just probably stream there going into the new year. So, and as for the videos on this channel, I like the momentum I had with doing a little bit of longer videos, because in 2024 I made a video a week. Actually more than that, it was made even more, but for this year I slowed down, and by that I just mean I took a longer time to make videos with more of a little more fun, right? So I will probably keep going that direction, maybe make a video every 2 weeks. If I make something a little bit more, again, I have a second channel. If I want to make something a little more short term, a little more drama focused, I'll just I'll do that on the second channel. We'll see how active the second channel gets by the end of the year. I'm promoting it. Anyways, you sound like if just another paid promotion had a bad cold. I might be a little nasally. It might be the tonsils. We'll have to do the sinus cleanse. But that, you mean Shane McGillicuddy? Shane McGillicuddy of just another paid promotion? Nomad, you're my favorite YouTuber I've started watching this year. Thank you. You're welcome. Actually, Nicolas Cage, one of the few Twitch viewers. So yeah, if I'm sound like I have bad cold, we'll do a little sinus cleanse. We'll push our cheek this way. Push our cheek the other way. Do a little bit of that. Then the mucus will just start pouring out midstream. All right. Now you might be wondering. You're not wondering because it's right here. So I have every video in order from the first video this year all the way to the last video this year. I'm just going to go through them, give my thoughts, and tell you what I liked about some videos, what I didn't like about some other videos. No, man, I don't care. Get to ranking. I'm turning 20 tomorrow. Well, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. But yeah, I'm getting to ranking. Okay, you gotta hype it up. You gotta anticipate it. Boy in a Band video was ass. You're gonna love my ranking of the Boy in a Band video. Then I've been thinking about it. You give me Woody Allen vibes, but before he went nuclear. I know what you mean. However, I think he was always kind of nuclear, if you know what I mean. But like when he still had that dog in him. Anyways, so we'll start off with the first video this year, a video that you probably didn't watch, which is called "Imposter Syndrome Will Ruin You." We'll look at it above here. It's called "Imposter Syndrome Will Ruin You." First video I made this year, just talk about imposter syndrome. It sits at currently at 6.6 thousand views. Hurry up, my ADHD is itching. Hey, we're going into it. We're digging in. So, this is the first frame of the video. I have it pulled up right here.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy,
boy.
it's the new year, and you know what that means.
It's the new
time
year.
to improve yourself. Make yourself the best version.
Is that Ashton Hall? Wait. Hold on, wait, is that... Did I get a fucking video of Ashton Hall before I even knew who he was? Because the whole... Okay, I make it... spoiler alert, I make a video about Ashton Hall like months later. I didn't even know I put him in a video earlier. That's insane. So, yeah, this is a video about...
of yourself that you can be.
That is Ashton Hall.
New Year's resolutions. Like wearing a white
resolutions.
t-shirt in all of my videos this year. See how that goes.
Okay, I'm already noticing a few things I don't like about this video. I sound way quieter than I do right now. I don't like the delivery of what I'm saying. There's a line where there's a green screen line up here that I didn't crop out. The lighting is a little bit weaker. Much weaker, actually, because there's only one light. But this is more so... that was more of a technological limitation. I missed my daughter's wedding for this. It better be worth it.
That line took me about 7
it.
tries to get right, and I don't know why. Like for example, that line took me so many tries to get right, and I feel stupid for it because it's a simple line.
Yeah, in the new year, there was a few things I wanted to try. You might notice I'm wearing 2 white shirts, because I wanted to wear a white shirt for every video to have like a branding. I say branding, I just wanted more of a... Because you see my microphone there. I was thinking, okay, my microphone... Wait, I have it here. The iconic NoMad microphone. Right here, right? It's black, it's gray. If I have a white shirt, it pops out. Look at my white wall. Microphone pops out. So if I wear a white shirt, that would pop out. 2 white shirts is crazy. You want to know why I was wearing 2 white shirts? Is because these things are like fucking translucent, and I guarantee you if I was only wearing one, you'd see my little pepperonis throughout the video. You have the same microphone? Yeah, Shure. What is this one? Shure SM58? Shure SM58. That's the microphone I use. So I also... It took me a while, and I'm still messing with it. I always mess with my audio in every video, but this one, I don't like how the audio sounds. Maybe it's just listening to my own voice.
Fine. I am thinking way more actively about every mistake I make in this video right now, and I am suffering greatly for it.
Yeah, I'm too soft-spoken in this video. Way too soft-spoken. But I actually like the thumbnail for this one. I thought it was a good thumbnail at the beginning. It's a little silly. It's a little weird looking. But maybe it would have more than 7,000 views if it was translucent. You know what? Maybe if I had a couple G cups, just a couple H cups in a white t-shirt poking through, then it would have 6 million views. But there was one thing I wanted to try, which I immediately abandoned, was I wanted to try to draw every thumbnail I had in 2025. Thankfully, I quit that pretty easily. But I do actually have a draft of this thumbnail somewhere that I drew. You have to start yelling in all of your videos like Mr. Beast. Yeah. How long did it take you to make the imposter thumbnail? I'm not sure. Probably because starting in this thumbnail, what is my freaky family even about? I picked up a new photo editing software because I used to edit in Fire Alpaca, which is like a free art software. But after that, I picked up Affinity Photo, which is much more like a Photoshop type software. So you're able to do a lot more that you'll eventually see. But this one was kind of messing around and stuff. Overall, it seems pretty pretty yappity yap. Pretty yappity yap. NoMad.
I'm going to say the wrong. You can always find a better name.
Okay, I don't want to hear myself in this video anymore. I'll start with a C tier on this one, actually. Um, I'll maybe a B, maybe a C. I'll put it at a high C because I like the thumbnail. I actually like the direction I took with this thumbnail. But the actual video itself, not as strong. I think I just wanted to, get the video out, have it be my first video of the year. When was this uploaded? It was January 3rd. So it's fine. It's a short little video about imposter syndrome. It scratched the itch I wanted to make. So we will keep that at the C tier. And next up, we have the Rizzler saved my life. Does he read the chat? Nuh-uh. Chat's going by fast. I'm not used to the chat going by this fast. There's so many. So we have the Rizzler saved my life. Now, I remember I wanted to make a completely different video, and I don't even remember what I was going to make. I think it was going to be something about, like, it was going to be, like, related to high school or something. Like, oh, remember this thing in high school you used to do? And I remember I recorded it and everything, and I looked back at some of the footage, and I was like, this cannot be uploaded. even though I just made a C tier video, that would have been in the D tier. So instead, I sat down for an hour and just talked about the Rizzler. Just no script, no nothing, no anything. Maybe like a couple notes. I just sat down and talked about the Rizzler for an hour until I came up with a video. That is what this is. Video, and you could this kind of explains everything I just talked about. Let's see. I'm getting S's, I'm getting F's, I'm getting D's. We avoided the timeline where you were one of those stickman YouTubers. You know what? There's no, what makes you say I can't be a stickman YouTuber after this stream? What makes you think 2026 isn't the year of NoMad Stickman? Let's look at the first Instagram, 30 seconds.
And it was none other than the Rizzler. As funny as it is, I was just seeing him draw the...
I know, I got my Rode mic here. I have this plugged into the computer. I was trying out a new mic.
Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, 2019 and also 2024.
Isn't that convenient?
The Rizzler was just drawing. Convenient? And you know what, for a 7-year-old or 8-year-old, I don't know how old he is, I'm gonna say 7, he is a talented artist. He's doing good for himself. He's being creative, he's putting
Already, I'm liking this video much more than the imposter syndrome one. I do think that one feels more natural. Some other things, we'll look at the thumbnail. I think this is a pretty good thumbnail. This is not a joke. More specifically, I like this face of the Rizzler I put in the top right corner. I think that one's pretty good. The Rizzler, yeah, the Rizzler's like, what, 6, 7? I'm not sure how old he is. NoMad, you look Jewish, but I can tell you're not Jewish. Thank you. Very cool. So... yeah, this one already feels a lot more natural. I pose myself. I have much more... The lighting here looks way better in this video already. You abandoned Twitch for this? I did, Slippy Corp, I did. I'm younger than the Rizzler, laughing my ass off. We got a lot of 6, 7s in chat. Hey, can you guess what I'm doing under the camera? Can you guess what I'm doing? Can you guess what motion I'm doing? Can you guess what motion? 6, 7, 6, 7. Someone said God is dead in chat. 6, 7. So I will put the Rizzler video probably in a B. I think for some criterias I rank these videos is like, what was something different I did that helped me push myself to be better at making videos? In this case, it was just trying to come up with a video on the spot. So I'll put this one in a B. I think the thumbnail's all right. I like the Rizzler still. My feelings about the Rizzler are still kind of the same. And overall, I think, it's a pretty silly video. There's the Rizzler right there.
Now, he's portraying a lot of talent right now. Just a
Oh, my audio quality is so shit. Oh, I wasn't connected to my computer. No, here's the issue with my Rode mic. I don't have it with me. But, and this happened in the Curtis Connor video because I used the same microphone. But what happens is when I connect it to my camera, this camera right here, this camera, for some reason, it has this, like, annoying feedback. It's like this buzzing noise. It's a buzzing noise. It's a horrible buzzing noise. It's like, and I have to manually edit the EQ. Oh, we're at 69 concurrent viewers. I have to manually edit the EQ so you don't hear that nearly as loud. You still hear it in this video, so that's just a damn shame. But I will give points for trying out the different mic. All right, so that one we'll put in B. Next up, we have, does anyone think of Sunday? What's your opinion on purple shoes? If you can rock them pretty well, I feel like you need to have a pretty dynamic outfit to make them look good. Hey, Jerome ASF. Is that Jerome ASF? That's Jerome ASF. Jerome Asif. Do ASMR with that mic. Buzzing Andy. Buzzing Andy. All right. So we got, does anyone think of Sunday? This video did pretty damn well. 463,000 views. That's bigger than these last two videos combined. And also if you like multiply them by 10. So Sunday video, I'll be honest, I didn't grow up watching Sunday. I probably said this in the video, but yeah, I didn't grow up watching Sunday, so, and more specifically, I wanted to make a video about Sunday since June of 2024. I've wanted to make a video about Sunday for quite some time by the time I uploaded this. And more specifically, I wanted to make a video about Team Crafted, but I wanted Sunday to kind of be the central theming of it. But someone else made a Team Crafted video and it got like 2 million views, so that didn't happen. But I still made my Sunday video. I think I ripped off Chazington's fucking Think Noodles thumbnail a little too much here, but it got a lot of views. It worked.
This is Sunday, an absolute anomaly of a
Jesus Christ. Why can I not have consistent audio in any of these videos?
Channel, having been on YouTube for over 15 years and amassing 24 million subscribers along the way, one of the rare channels to have both sustainability and popularity. But that's not the weird thing though. The weird thing is that I have next to nothing to say about him. Like a
Alright, you have nothing.
Channel of his size not having a single video essay or like commentary video made about him, like he's just kind of in the background.
I really looked up to him, but over the—
Why did it take me so long to like get good audio? Anyways, why do you say rare like rare? Rare? What am I, how do you say rare, like rare? Rare? Audio mixing ain't your forte, at least for videos. I don't know. I don't think I'm cut. I don't think I'm cut for this audio mixing stuff. I don't think I'm cut for it. So let's see. We got this. I think for the most part, though, I had fun making this one more so than I had fun making the last two. This was a fun video to research. Rayer, it's Raya, not Rayer. Raya. Raya. That's that Raya. You look at R-A-R-E and you say Raya. Alright. This was a very fun video to research, and mainly just because I like looking at Team Crafted and stuff. So where would I put this one? The thumbnail was also kind of fun to make. It's kind of fun to make these mishmashed thumbnails. NoMad streaming this economy. True. Bottle of rare radiator, which worn my rare. Say bottle of rare radiator, which worn my rare. Okay, we'll look at, I think for Sunday, I think I'll put this one in a B, too. I think it'll be a good B. Again, I think if I remade this video, it'd be probably a little more thorough in some parts. Again, I feel like I feel like I undershot a lot of the things I talk about, where it's just like I found this thing and I also found this thing and I also found this thing. I would probably weave it together into something more cohesive, but you butchered every word. I busted out laughing. My cat died on the spot. Rayer radiator, which worn my Rayer. Let's see. So I'll keep Sunday at B. I think it was a good push into what I would do in future videos, and it's got views. It's got views. So next up, music elitism is unbearable. To this date, my most controversial video, and by that I mean the like to dislike ratio wasn't like 99%. Now you can definitely find because I go around, I'm being a little rascal in this video. Look at this.
Now, I make this video out of a love for music, not out of a hatred for the people who listen to it. Now that that's out of the way, music elitism is so annoying.
And why is it peaking? Oh my, what was wrong with me? I talk about audio mixing in a video and my mic sounded like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Annoying. No, it was intentional.
Music
it was intentional.
is a medium, and like any medium, it can be represented as a piece of art, a piece of creative spirit that comes out of an individual and truly creates something special. So why do you think you're more special for listening to it? There's a lot of genres out there, and they all equally stink when it comes to having an opinion on their music.
Rock.
Arguably,
Let's see. So yeah, this one was controversial. As for a thumbnail, I based it off a thumbnail I made already from last year called the internet is unusable. I still like this thumbnail quite a bit actually. I like editing these things. But I took that and I made it into another video because I feel like they were in a similar vein of just ranting about things, a more like a tried and true, just full on rant. And I put Bach. I listen. There was a few comments that got so mad at me for saying my professor said Bach was boring. So the amount of comments that were like, "What did you just say? I can't believe." Well, they didn't even get mad. They were just like, "Oh, you said Bach was boring." I'm just saying what I heard, and yeah, I really did just kind of want to be a stinker about things and just rattle some people up. How do you feel about elitism these days? I'm still gotta say, music elitism is still unlistenable to this day. Dude, I was listening to like a fucking John Coltrane album, like one of his live albums that he made before he died, and there were so many comments that were still just like, it's like, oh, this isn't for the average Coltrane fan. Like this is for the challenging Coltrane. It's like, you're just just relax. Like, you're not better for listening to. Anyways, that's why I make a video about it or something. So, and I also think at the end here, I do I do my own. Yeah, I ran about jazz in that video quite a bit. I love jazz. That's why I was listening to live Coltrane albums. But anyways, so getting people mad is a great way to get views. Someone made a video about this. Ooh, someone made a video about that. Someone made a video about. But yeah, I also like I put house in the thumbnail. I'm gonna put this one. It's not a C tier. I'll put it at a low B. I'll put it above the Rizzler, because I took more of a chance here with this video than the other videos so far. Can't write jazz without zzz. So we will go to the next video. I don't have much to say about You Should Know Everything Now. You should know everything now. Stop being stupid. What was this video about? Like, just, you can't be wrong. If you're wrong, you die. I think that's what it was.
Hi, do you have opinions? Do you want to talk about how you prefer Hello Kitty with overalls rather than a big red dress? Well, let me ask you this. Have you read 1,372 books about the abolition of the Ottoman monarchy and how that affected the capitalistic hedonism of the Reagan administration and how that might be contributing to South Korea's male loneliness epidemic? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is
that is... Oh, that little bit right here. I sampled a Donny Hathaway song from his self-titled album. Forget what it was called. The comments on this video are pretty fun. On the video are pretty funny. Perfect stream to clean my room. Is there ever a time when at least one person isn't angry? In my opinion, the other Fine Bros shows video was my favorite. More gangster crabs. Oh yeah, this little I forget. Yeah, this is the fucking Mr. Krabs right here that I haven't acknowledged so far. Yeah, this was a gift I got. I put this on my dorm room. I have it here. I don't have it with me right now. I don't. It's stuck over there. But maybe I'll bring it back for a video. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring it back with me. It's just hanging right there. It's still right there. Just collecting dust. If you could become the master at rage baiting, you'd be a master, never mind. What, like a masturbator? You calling me a jerk off? Tell me I'm gonna jerk off on stream? No. Anyways, so I don't really have anything notable to say about
the smallest
video.
Implication. He is still Gordon Ramsay. He's still like a mission.
Oh yeah, this green screen. I forgot about the fact I used to have a green screen on this door. I thought this was a pretty creative way to green screen. I still kind of... It was fucking annoying trying to green screen stuff onto it, though, because it's, like, at a weird angle and, like, at a weird perspective. So, it's like, okay, here's a rectangle, and then the rectangle slightly shifts, so you can't exactly put things perfectly on it. It was actually kind of annoying to do, but it made for a pretty good composition and videos. It provided B-roll in the background. I would like still, even then, there's still parts. My camera's covering it, but there's like black right here that I didn't properly fill out. So it's yeah, some more right here. So I forgot about that. I forgot about my fucking little green screen thing. I would like to bring it back in one way or another, but I just kind of don't know how to. I don't know how. But it would be nice. Especially for some of these later videos I make that are in a similar nature. That would have been good. Also got a key around your shoulder. Oh, it's pretty easy to, like, key. You don't... Because I don't have to, like, mask anything. It's just pretty easy. I can just stand in front of it. The key does its thing. Pretty good about that. It's pretty good. DaVinci Resolve has a pretty good chroma key, might I say. Important question. Is there any way I can show you my dog? He is very cute, and I think you'd like him. You can send it to me on Twitter as a reply to something. I don't know. That's like the easiest way to just send me shit is just Twitter. And then everyone says, like, I don't have a Twitter, which is the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to not have a Twitter. Never get a Twitter. Never, ever get a Twitter account. I guess I also have an Instagram, at NoMadtastic. It's my Instagram. That's, there. Nomad, do you like Paul McCartney? Of course I like Paul McCartney. Foreigner? Not in the Hall of Fame? What the fuck? Vegas is alright. I used to use Vegas. I used to use it. A legal version of Vegas. So, have I ranked this yet? I'm putting it B. I'm gonna put this at B. Low B. Still, I think a little bit more fleshed out than Imposter Syndrome. So next up is... I gotta switch these around. Next up is Where is Morgs? Now, I think this is... It's a similar format to my Sunday video. Similar format. This is Where is Morgs? because I asked the question, you know, I did a retrospective on Sunday. I thought about what about other YouTubers I could do, you know, that I just forgot about. So I thought about Morgs, thought about Collins Key. A name I'll get to Collins Key. But this is probably my favorite thumbnail I've done at this point. Because I like Morg's mom with the blur. I like Bald Martin kind of being a deity in the sky, and then you have Morgs missing. And then Mini Morgs is somewhere over there.
This is Morgs, one of the most dominant family-friendly channels on YouTube, until he wasn't. Now, in the small time frame of 2018 to 2019,
why was the intro so much louder?
This is Morgs, one of the most dominant family-friendly channels on YouTube, until he wasn't. Now, in the small time frame of 2018 to 2019, Morgs was quite literally the poster child for just annoying
poster child.
2018 to 2019, Morgs was quite literally the poster child for
poster child. I'm making fun of myself. I'm my own biggest hater, sorry. But I had a lot of fun researching Morgs. Way more fun than researching Sunday, because Morg's videos are actually fun to watch, like Sunday videos. So I'm not gonna go through hours and hours of Among Us videos. I will go through hours and hours of Morg's videos, which I did. I had a lot of fun researching Morgs. So I will. Going through here.
Care that much for these videos. They're only being clicked on because they're trendy stuff that was happening. It was my exposure to Morgs.
Do I look like I've done what?
What's the audio? Or looks like a low quality.
Or whatever he does. But the main thing Morgs was criticized for at this time, and I'd honestly say rightfully so, was that he was a little bit of a copy.
So let's see. We are Morgs. We are Bald Martin. I watched Morg's video in a college class instead of doing work, as you should. I say that, oh, hey, look, it's Andrew Morgs. It's Andrew Tate Morgs. Low-key, the Collins Key video thumbnail looks like Flames Fire. You suck at mixing. Yeah, you totally do. Yeah, this
anime for some of these YouTubers.
This one isn't as bad. It's just very bass heavy. I don't know
why
why
behind
so
Bald
much
Martin
bass
is
in
that
this.
he's just Morgs' mom's partner, but it's more like seeing Martin.
It feels a lot more cable. Oh, there's Shaun of the Dead. But the audio sounds better in this one. It took me a while to figure out how audio works. I still had the craziest thing is I still had a limiter on these things, and I'd have the same setting for the limiter, so it would try to make it. Anyways, I probably could have added just a little compression. The DaVinci compressor scares me. I don't know how to use the DaVinci compressor. It's a multi-band compressor. I just used I should have just exported. Anyways, can you do a boxing match with another YouTuber? I like you imply I've already done a boxing match. NoMad versus Flaze cage match. Now you're talking. I'm gonna fight Flaze Fire in a cage. But I had a lot of fun making this. I think it created a pretty good video, and the thumbnail ended up pretty well. I'm going to give this a pretty high A tier so far. So I think this was probably my most accomplished video of the year so far. Next up is Not Like Us, 1 year later. For that title alone, it can't get anything higher than a B. But speaking of this thumbnail, this there's another, when it comes to Affinity Photo, there's also Affinity Designer and another Affinity thing, and those are like more for graphic design, which is what I did for this text. And I actually still like how I messed with this text in this, and I like using the little pins in the Not Like Us album cover, and you put Kendrick in the back. The only thing is that all the Kendricks are super hard to see, and they're also kind of, why is I got the temperature wrong on some of them. This actual video, I drank 3 beers and I talked about Not Like Us after the Super Bowl. I'm gonna
so as I'm recording this, Kendrick Lamar is fresh off the.
I can't show the halftime show, so any clip of Kendrick dancing was supposed to be that. I feel I could have probably made that a little more blunt. Anyways, when are you gonna sell out and start scamming your fans? find out. I'll give me $5 and I'll tell you when. GNX was just an alright album. I love GNX. GNX is great. One of the few albums where the title track is the weakest song, but I still listen to Dodger Blue. I still have Dodger Blue playing. I think some of it might age. I think there's some things that could be considered indulgent about the album as time goes on. But like I'd say maybe like Reincarnated might be a little considerably indulgent. I don't know why he was comparing himself to the story of the devil, but overall I still enjoy the album. I still listened to it a couple times this year. 2025 overall has a better track record for albums. For hip hop especially, 2025 was better. I'd say you're probably right about that, because you have I just can't remember 2024 rap albums off the top of my head. I mean, there was GNX, Chromacopia. But yeah, this year was pretty good. I know, yeah, there's obviously the Clips album. JID finally came out with his new album. My favorite album this year was McKinley Dixon, Magic Alive. That's my album of the year. McKinley Dixon, Magic Alive. Which actually, in the Music Elitism, I talk about McKinley Dixon. And then he came out this year with a new album and he fucking smashed it out of the park. Seriously. Real deal. Anyways, Seal Turs gives 10 SEK. I will seek how much that is in USD. It is $1. Now I know. I'm trying to learn. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna figure out how to like convert every currency in my head. $5 Canadian from a big guy 354 TD Blues. Oh. Shit. 5 Canadian is worth nothing. Trust me, it's I need to make the blues video. I need to make the blues video. It'll come out. It'll come out. I need a cameraman for that video. Anyways, what was I talking about? Not like
the
Us?
heels of a Super Bowl halftime performance.
What up, Reddit?
Believe me.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
He had a complete domination in hip-hop last year, and to me, this is kind of wrapping this all up in.
Okay, so there's one thing I keep pausing these videos, but one thing I notice is this video right here will become a very important video regarding the pacing of future NoMad videos. Because I hear
tie and just establishing how dominant he was within the last 12 months. And more realistically, like the last 10 months. For this video, I don't necessarily want to talk
right
months.
there.
And more realistically, like
right
the last
there.
10
Wait.
months. For this video,
there was there was like 0.3 seconds of air, of dead air. Ugh. Ah, disgusting. Overall, I think I probably no, I gave a take here where I think it probably didn't age that well, where I thought Drake was going to come back, or he was at least just going to kind of march his way into staying successful, but he's actually had a pretty bad year relative to his other years. I will say though, Nokia was a very good song by him. I actually really enjoyed Nokia. See, is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Danny? Drake and Kendrick beef was childish in my POV. You're a very mature person. Anyways, so yeah, I think honestly, here's my take: is like Nokia, I feel like would have been a better response than literally any response Drake did. Like because Drake's response were just shit, and I think the best way to just fight back Kendrick, whatever he said, was just to make a fucking club banger. It's like, yeah, I'm the club banger guy. Go fuck yourself. Maybe, but I really enjoy. I will cherish the beef. I'll cherish the rap beef. Then But there was so many. I was fucking crazy for thinking I could show like a morsel fucking halftime show. Well, I was able to show this apparently. I was able to show this little 2-second clip of him walking and they got the line behind him. So I'm gonna put this at a low B though. I think I'll put that at a low B. People didn't want to hear about I think it was just a bad time to talk about Drake Kendrick beef, even if it was after the halftime show. I think the halftime show was more so the final nail in that whole beef rather than I don't think people could have talked about the halftime show. People did, and they were like, "Oh, the halftime show sucked so much," because they say that about every halftime show, even the Usher one. Usher halftime show was great. Guys, let's do the In My Feelings challenge. Drake should have done the In My Feelings challenge. So, no one beefs like a Gemini. Look at Tupac. Celebrities are just not worth paying attention to. Beef was so annoying to hear everywhere, especially hearing white motherfuckers that know nothing about rap getting into it. Well, to be fair, I was invested. I actually was very invested in the beef. And you know what? My favorite song was, I was gonna say my favorite song was Meet the Grams. It wasn't. It was Not Like Us, but Meet the Grams. I still listen to that one. I put it on every once in a while just to savor it. I savor Meet the Grams. It's so much just I like it. I love the song. I love it. Next up is where am I? R3dads.com. This had a name earlier. This video flopped. Well, the Not Like Us video also flopped, but this video also flopped too. It flopped harder. But this was about this little family I saw on Instagram called Our Three Dads, and it's just it's basically 3 men, 2 surrogated children. The surrogates appear every once in a while, and a nanny. There's the nanny too. Now I had no idea how to I had no idea how to push this video. I had no idea how to frame this video. So we'll say I found it. Okay, that made me laugh. The greatest channel on YouTube.
We're 3 dads with twins.
Yes, we are gay.
No, we're not a throuple.
It's more relatable and crazy at the same time.
What is this? I know, it's... What the fuck did I do with the captions here? I just completely forgot I did that. I should have probably done that for so many other videos. That helps so much. I just have the audio. The dad's video was a fever dream, and I love. It's not me. Dreams. It was never going to be me. I never stood a chance. But different. You know what? God, I at least get to say I found the greatest channel on YouTube.
I'm Daddy Mark.
I'm Daddy Moke. I'm Daddy Tom.
We have a fabulous life together.
Listen, I tried to prepare for this video. I genuinely tried to prepare, I was thrown in for some of the biggest curveballs ever. I'm just going to show them. This is R3 Dads, and it sounds exactly like you think. There are 3 dads, and they live together under one roof, and they have to raise some kids. And by that, I mean the nanny's also there.
Hi, I'm a nanny for 3 dads with twins, and it's a blast.
So I actually, you know what? It's either high B or low A. True. Because I found this account on Instagram. I found the R3 Dads on Instagram, and I looked at them, and I found they had a YouTube channel, and I did watch their YouTube videos. I had fun making this video. I would say I had more fun making it than I did the Not Like Us video or something like You Should Know Everything You Now, even the music elitism one. This was just a fun video to make, and for some reason, I used a different fucking angle, but okay. I used a different camera lens. I used my starter lens, which I should probably have. I have this is the lens that came with my camera. It's a starter lens. Little it's a 16 to 50 millimeter lens, which Didn't really feel like it. There was a lot of crop on it. The lens I have now is a wide lens. I think it's 14 millimeter. It's super wide. It's super wide. But it's a very wide lens. It helps kind of give more scope to things. I'm able to kind of move my hands around a lot more without worrying about them getting cropped out or anything like that. And also, I just had more headspace. So, let me put this. Let's see. This video is B tier at best. Just spoiler alert, everyone. Spoiler alert. There's 3 dads with 2 kids. Let me click at a random part. If I enjoy this random part or if I laugh at it, I'll give it an A. Of course, they have a second home. The rich.
Come on in. Kitchen / dining room / TV area.
One thing I like about this tour is, okay, we'll put it at high B. I'll put it at high B. So, rewind videos S tier. We'll get to it. Mostly using this stream as background noise while I make a YTP. Rewind vids magnum open videos B tier. Anyways, I think I'm already just rereading stuff. Let's see. So next up is a pretty popular video. So after 2 complete duds, I got the Curtis Connor video. Now, firstly, this was, again, the Morgs video was the favorite thumbnail I made up to this point. This Curtis Connor video, favorite thumbnail I made up to this point. And because I took like 20 pictures of myself with a Snapchat baby filter. And I just put them in the audience. I fucking love it. I just like that. And this is not funny. That's kind of just more so like in the vein of Curtis's style and stuff. I just, I needed to put something to make people click on it. Say, this is not funny. It's very direct. People clicked on it, so something worked. Where's your Freaky Family video? It's so fun. The editing is so unique. It's the only vid on your channel edited like that. Oh yeah, that was made last year. I'm only ranking videos I made this year. What did I put? I actually did rank my videos from last year. I will just put it on the side for now. I put the Freaky Family video at B tier. I'll look at that later though. So yeah, put that at B tier. All right, so the Curtis Connor video, I had a similar issue with the Rizzler video where there was like this weird humming, this buzzing coming from my microphone, because you'll see the microphone I use. The video's not loading. Well, look at the thumbnail again. This is the highest quality image.
I'm a little lad who watched Curtis Connor's stand-up specials, and I can summarize my experience in 3 words. I didn't laugh.
There was a different clip I wanted to put there. So the biggest issue for me was in this video, I say it in the video, I know, but I really wanted to use his fucking special I talk about. I could only use one special. I could only use Python. But I couldn't use a fraction of a second of the other one that I really wanted to use, because there's so many moments that are just like the perfect amount of awkward. It's on the Patreon. Like if you want to look, it's on the Patreon. There's the Curtis cut. I should probably make it free at this point. I should probably get rid of the paywall for the fucking Curtis Connor video, because it's been long enough. I'll probably do that after the stream. So I know a lot of people told me they like this video though. And I enjoyed filming it because I like filming it outside. People thought I was probably being pretentious filming it outside or something. Also, I did a pretty good job color grading. It makes it feel kind of cozy. The roots are a little red, a little aggressively red, but I made it look pretty good. I'll say that. A lot of stuff here. Me sitting down, talking about Curtis Connor. It was fun. I had a fun time I had a good time looking at the stand-up specials and writing down all the notes, getting my thoughts down and stuff. And I had a fun time making this one. Had a pretty good time. Let's see. Let me look at, you make crazy deep cuts during this vid. You hate Curtis Connor and it's the best. I don't hate him. I don't really like his $8 stand-up special, but I don't hate Curtis Connor. I don't have strong enough feelings about him as a person. We appreciate that the latest Patreon video was free to watch. I think that was an accident, but you're welcome. I think that was... Should film outside more. I would like to film outside more, but it's hard to find places to like properly film outside. Like this specifically is like an area in the woods. I know. And I should have filmed here more. And I was going to film in this area more. But I didn't. So there's that. Maybe you know what? It's gonna be winter, but maybe I could film my next video, you know, like in an area like this. I can bring my mic, bring my Tascam mic that I fucking haven't used since March. Bring it with me. Hopefully, is there still a battery in there? Hopefully, it didn't fucking. Anyways, so we'll see. Maybe I could do that. Make an entirely new F tier for your 2-hour J-Schlatt video. No, you don't understand. That was made last year. We can't do it. That was made last year. We're ranking videos this year. So I will put maybe I'm biased because it got a lot of views. I'll put this one at a lower A. I like Morgs more. I enjoyed Morgs more. But I think this one did pretty well. I think I had a pretty good
he had the entire
too.
crowd go, "Fuck you, Denver," which, you know what, if you're there in the
audio quality is as good as it was going to get. That was actually just something about the fucking lav mic just did not work with my camera. Pretty rough. Let's see. Is that all I have to say? I remember it was such a bitch to like upload that video too because the copyright was such an issue. By the time I finished, like I properly uploaded the video, it was like 5 in the morning. My internet was slow that day, that night I should say. So I'll put that one a low A. Next up, I randomly remembered Collins Key, the first video, or no, I actually went back and changed the title of this one. Excuse me. I went back and changed the title of this video. I forget what it was. I think it was just like, why did Collins Key exist? I think that's what it said. But this one was alright. Specifically, again, I said, yeah, my Curtis Connor, this was my favorite thumbnail. I really enjoyed this thumbnail. I think I did a good job, like, making his face look very, very weird. It feels properly beastified, and maybe just because Kolinsky already had a very weird looking face already. Who is Marshmallow? And this thumbnail specifically, I was trying to reference. I was doing a joke on fucking No Surprises by Radiohead, where he's like he has that like glass case over him. I was trying to like reflect that, where you see like the glass lighting. There's like this thing in the corner or on the side. I was just trying to figure out how to make it look like No Surprises, and then you have my reflection where my baby NoMad face is looking into Kolinsky. Also, I just needed something to fill in the negative space.
Here's a little step-by-step tutorial on how to become a retired millionaire before you're 30. Do magic tricks as a teenager. Get on America's Got Talent. Open for Demi Lovato on a tour. Leave Hollywood.
Why does the audio sound so like weirdly compressed? Why is it so inconsistent? Of course you like Radiohead. I like OK Computer quite a bit. I need to Discog dive.
Put the focus on your YouTube channel. 20 million subscribers. Leave the channel at the height of its fame and do TikToks for the next 3 years.
Well, you don't have to do that last part. That's just more part of the retirement.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Why are you bringing it towards me? Why are you bringing it towards me? No, dude, what are you doing?
I have no idea how to explain Collins Key as.
Let's see. Pretty good intro, I'd say. Lots of screaming. I can't believe I used to watch Collins Key with my cousin when I was younger. Yeah. Again, I enjoyed looking at Collins Key more than I enjoyed looking through Sunday. Not as much as Morgs though. I still like looking through Morgs videos a little bit more. So I think I'll give this one, I'll put it behind Morgs, but I think it's probably a better video than Morg's. I think it probably became automatic A tier because no mustache. You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Listen, whenever you see the mustache in the video, it's just because I'm a lazy piece of shit. That's all. Every time you see it, I don't like looking at it either. I just forget to take it off. I forget to strip it out. Too lazy. Anyways, yeah, I'll say good old A tier. Pretty fun.
What
is this replayed part here?
How is your face doing that? Why is your face doing that? Like, to me, his face is to thumbnails what Jim Carrey's face is to comedy. But at the same time, I can't look away. Everyone I see, it's...
Yeah, I'll put an A tier on that. It should be noted, whenever I upload a video, I don't go back to watch it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Was that a Flays Fire reference? Was there a Flays Fire reference somewhere? Maybe. I don't know. Remember when people wrote and made skits and stuff? Now it's I did a thing. I made a joke that there should be a channeled called that, and now there is. My little sister used to watch Kolinsky, and I thought it was insane. I thought you said I thought I was insane for not liking Kolinsky. What? Kolinsky videos are very intense to watch. They are very... I bet NoMad's favorite album is the Blue Album. Do you mean like my favorite Weezer album? Because, yeah, my favorite Weezer album's the Blue Album, which, I mean, that's like a coin flip to guess like my favorite Weezer album. NoMad, what's your favorite album of all time? Or do you like Death Grips? My favorite album of all time is Forever Changes by Love, but I probably listen to the album that probably defines me the most is College Dropout. Pinkerton better? Nuh-uh. Anyways, next up is the solution to Elon. This was part of another video I had already filmed, again, in a similar outdoorsy area. And it was like in a public area. This is the thing that makes me uncomfortable. Is like, I usually, if you see me filming outdoors, it's usually like on a nature trail somewhere. But when you're on a nature trail, people are walking by. And in the Curtis Connor video, there's like a specific area in one of the nature trails where if like you walk off enough, you can just kind of find like a more open piece of the woods. But I wanted to try another area that was closer to the trail. And it was so fucking awkward every single time someone would walk past and I'm just talking about like whatever I was writing for my video. I don't remember what it was, but I remember at the end, I talk about Elon Musk being in a cage, dipping in lava. And then I made the visual for that, which looked like this. And I enjoyed this visual. I enjoyed this image so much. I was like, I have to make this the thumbnail. And then I realized I'm just going to make a video about Elon instead. So that's why on the surface it looks a little rushed. kind of looks rushed because I'm filming in my car. Let's see. We'll wait for that to load. Do you like Chief Keef? I actually need to listen to some Chief Keef, some Waka Flocka. Like I filmed the Elon video in the car, but there was a scrapped thing I filmed. I think I filmed and scrapped before this that was in a nature trail. But yeah, this is.
We're gonna take Elon. We're gonna trap him in a steel cage. We're gonna put him over a cauldron of lava.
And this is the first video I also filmed these things because I had my, if I could find it. Oh, there's a spitting image. This is the first video I recorded with my Tascam mic, which I'm gonna say way better to film this kind of thing than the Rode mic I had, just because
we're gonna take Elon, we're gonna trap him in a steel cage, we're gonna put him over a cauldron of lava, we're gonna put him inside a volcano where there's active lava bubbling, lower him down there. We're not gonna put him in the lava, but we're just gonna put him low enough so that he's really hot all the time and he has to like suffer heat strokes and stuff. You might think, oh, that's a little slow and torturous. It is. Okay, where do you even begin with Elon Musk?
Like immediately changing the colors. Why didn't I change the colors at the beginning? That's like the most important time to like color grade. I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Let's see. NoMad, how do you feel when you saw YouTube privated all the rewinds after your vid? That was that's just unfortunate. It's the I say this in a Patreon video, but it's like I didn't even think about them like unlisting all the videos, but that's probably the worst possible thing they could have done for the legacy of YouTube Rewind, or like just carrying Rewind's flame. It's very unfortunate. So, Elon video, I'm going to put you behind the Rizzler. I think, I don't have much to say. I had fun filming it. I actually did have fun filming it in the back of a car, even if I sweated a lot.
The way it did, I would have like invested even like $100 into it. I would have had more money.
I'm talking about Dogecoin. Okay, you don't make me put you in C tier video. Next up is Maybe I Am the Main Character. I will say, okay. Let's see. Strange thing is how did YouTube notice NoMad's video? Yeah, they noticed my video. I personally wouldn't be peeved if half of these were in D. Oh, come on, don't be so mean. Don't be so harsh. I will say though, someone told me about this, and it's like I could not figure out a fucking idea for this thumbnail. And you might notice I make a video. You might, if you're on twitter.com, you might have noticed this thumbnail right here. YouTube thumbnail suck now. I ended up making a pretty fucking similar thumbnail. But hey, look at this though. Look at the views. Not as many views compared to my other videos. It deserved to flop. Okay? It benefits you to be more creative with your thumbnails, because you know you could take the easy way. Maybe it's not going to do so well because it looks too fucking samey to other thumbnails. Anyways, let's see. Nail in the comment. Elon C tier is your least watchable video. Main character is a very solid B tier video. I found a playlist full of YouTube rewinds. Yeah, no, YouTube Rewind is still like, it's still on YouTube. You just have to find it on a playlist or something. It's just they're unlisted, so you're not gonna be able to find it through YouTube search.
999 and 1000. Oh, hi. You just caught me in the middle of my curls exercise. Well, I was gonna go to 2000, but I guess I can cut it short just for you. Now, I'll be honest, it probably would have helped me to actually read an article about main characters.
So I'll say, compare this to the video I make at the beginning of the year. I have already, I mean, I say that as 12 videos, but the vocal delivery
that day. Listen, I get it. Teachers, they don't get paid enough, and a lot of teachers have bad classrooms. But our classroom was not that bad. They took us for granted. Listen,
to
character syndrome before making a video about it, but
it sounds better. I like my delivery more. So I think it's better than imposter syndrome. Video. Did you actually do 1,000 of those? Yeah. Yeah, like who doesn't? What do you mean the worst thumbnail of them? All of them are peak? I mean, yeah, of course, all the thumbnails are peak. I'm saying this one is the least peak. I think I would be, out of all the thumbnails, I would eventually, well, there's also, well, again, we got clicks though. This one didn't. So, I will say, I just wish I could have put like this, and I can go back and fix it, but I would have put this thing, like something, you know, that isn't just a white background. Maybe I'm surrounded in gold. I don't even know.
But you know, it's thematically correct anyways. So reading directly from WebMD, main characters. Yeah, is that going to be fixed with artificial positivity? No, it's going to be fixed with genuine positivity. But how do we be genuinely positive?
These look really low quality. I don't know. I will put this video. I refuse to listen to that Weezer album. Which Weezer album? There's a few of them. Out there. I am an artist from Twitter. This is my meme. It is my characters over the Weezer Blue album. I will. Maybe I think you're better than Elon. You're probably. I'm being. Actually, I'm gonna put this in C. I'm gonna put you in C tier. I'll put you over that. Maybe. I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so that will be a B tier. A lot of B's. A lot of B's going around. But I put the demote the Kendrick video down to a C. You might become a C eventually too. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. See how I feel about Ashton Hall morning routine fraud. Still surprised I fucking put this guy in a video. Okay. Let's see. Lots of Weezer talk in the chat. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make a joke about a NoMad Weezer video. I'm not doing that. I'm already. I had a good. Oh yeah, I had a little skit at the beginning. I got my Saratoga. Lighting in the fucking lighting of this banana is better than any lighting I've done for myself. This one's low C. This one was a little rushed. I was trying to capitalize on the Ashton Hall hype. I like this bit though. I like this bit at the beginning. You know, this is the first video in the new
power. These are things we all want, but not all of us can achieve.
new video. First video in the new apartment
He definitely does not
in
use
right now.
sparkling water to refresh his face. I'm not gonna lie, that was a complete waste of water, but thankfully I keep a spare for this exact reason. Okay, so let me show you one of these
I only
shorts.
had one take to do that. I think I did a good job.
Right now, he's running.
I like it when I do bits. There's a lot of bits in the beginning of this one. You make shorts? Wait. Oh yeah, I do make shorts. I'm not gonna rank the shorts. I don't think I'll rank the shorts. We can watch one short? No, I don't think I will. So this one, especially with this one, I think I really pushed myself with the thumbnail in this one. Cause I did this thing with the thumbnail where it's like, you might notice there's like ripples in the bowl of water. No fight. I clicked something and it just appeared. Like it just fucking ripples in the water appeared. I don't know how, but it looks great. In the thumbnail, and I like the bananas and stuff. I think I really like this thumbnail. Only thing is like, yeah, I was trying to capitalize on a trend, so it was a little rushed. I was trying to kind of figure out how to film in my new apartment.
My day before I go.
Drink it to not drink caffeine. You know what, Ashton Hall? I think you're full of shit.
So I'm doing.
Don't really like how quiet I am in the new apartment though. It's too camera shy in the new apartment. But we will. It's a little quiet. I'm gonna put it over you. Probably over you, maybe over the Rizzler. I think so. I think there's more bits there. So, let's see. I never listened. NoMad should become Smosh. I need a. Am I in? I guess I'm the Ian. I need an Anthony to my Ian. We'll say that. And I think I'll just gradually demote these to C, depending on how I define the B tier. I just keep putting them in the B tier. Let's see. NoMad should release a rap album. I released a song on a collaborative Christmas album, courtesy of Casey Valentine. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Next is Fine Bros. Why is this one over here? I gotta organize these. Hold on. I gotta organize these first. Okay. That and should have organized these beforehand. Put that there. Okay, so next up is the Fine Bros. I had a lot of fun writing for this video. Oh yeah, the Christmas song I made. It's if you know my Casey Valentine, he uploaded a Christmas album featuring me and a few other YouTubers. I make the I am the penultimate song. So Fine Bros, I'd say to this point in terms of like YouTuber retrospectives, I'd say this is the best one up to this point. I really like this one. As for the thumbnail, it's way too busy. I wish I simplified it way more than I did. There's things I like, you know. I like the little theming of like all the kids react sections yellow, this corner is gray because the elders, teens react, it's the blue. And you have FBE, you have the React world, you have the React thing. Just a very busy thing, but it's just because the Fine Bros made so much stuff, in fact, that my next video about them is 2 hours. So if I were to like make a full Fine Bros video, it would just be 3 hours because they just made that much stuff. They were such busy people. But I like this one. I liked writing it. It was a very fun video to write. I like going back and going through old YouTube videos I used to watch.
This might be a little bit of a hot take, but the Fine Bros were special.
Betty Fine
You got it.
and Raphael Fine, all the stars.
Whether I like it or not, they are an essential.
Yeah, like this is the same camera. Like why the lighting just load up way more. Somehow I figured out the lighting for these videos.
Part of my childhood. I didn't say my childhood was blissful, by the way. They captured an era of YouTube that I think we're starting to forget even existed. Stop doing the thing that made them interesting. 9 years old, my brain reacted.
I just like this. I like fucking talking about this era of YouTube, man. I love it. I love talking about this era of YouTube. Can you ask a question? Sorry if it's weird, but are you Jewish? Let's see. So for this one, for the Fine Bros, again, I'm not as fond of the thumbnail, and I kind of make a trend here where I make my thumbnails way too busy. I just add way too much stuff to them. I think I could have simplified them way more. It's kind of hard to tell what you're supposed to look at. So we will put this one. I'll put it. I don't want to put it at S yet. I don't want to put it at an S. Just because there's a few things that hold it back for me. The audio was too quiet, again, the thumbnail. And I probably could have pasted just a little bit better at certain points. Especially something like, I get a little indulgent here, where it's like, but this was the most fun part of the video to make, in my opinion. I'd say like more so the latter part of the video kind of slows down, because it's like, this is everything I want to talk about, and you know, I kind of just have to talk about the Omega slop that they would eventually oh hey, there's Boy to Band. They would eventually produce, where it's like, I have, you know, I talk about React World, I talk about the controversies and stuff and whatnot, so it kind of slows down near the end. So I'll put it at a high A. At this point, most fun video to write, kind of research and stuff. So, well, I've already gotten 5 ads on this stream. Damn you! Maybe I can. Honestly, if we were on Twitch right now, it would be like 10 ads. That's why I'm streaming this on fucking YouTube instead of Twitch. NoMad, I have kind of a weird question. Are you Jewish? So the next video is the evil Mario obsession of the 2010s. I'm going to go ahead and put this one behind you. I don't know, because there's things I feel like in terms of this topic, I could have done it more justice. And I know I'm saying this about the evil Mario obsession, but you know, you have the thing with like, oh, Mario's actually the bad guy. There was this one animation I completely forgot about. And it's like, because when I was making this video, I'm like, am I missing something? Are there like more evil? I could have sworn there were like more evil Marios on the internet. There's this one video I remember where it was like, it was this Goomba being raised. It was a Goomba's life in a first person perspective, a first Goomba perspective, a you know, yeah, point of view. And I missed it because at the end of the video, it's basically Mario jumps on top of him, he dies. And I missed it. I messed up. Damn it. So I regret not putting that.
I have some.
I do have some. The evil Mario
Terrible,
Bros.
terrible news. Mario, the good guy.
This guy we thought was the good guy is actually the bad guy, and he actually does the bad things. And
I could have talked about fucking. Well, I talked about Dorkly. I could have talked about like evil Mario DeviantArt fan art. I didn't do that enough. I just kind of put it in there. Like I could have done more. Could have done more with this video. So I'll put it. I technically like it more than these other videos, though. with that said, because I find this more interesting to talk about. I like I like early 2010s, looking back at early 2010s stuff that, you know, people don't talk about. No, man, I have kind of a weird question. Do you have a YouTube channel? You're asking too many questions. You don't want to see me when you ask too many questions. You had a singular image of Mario. That counts as the deviant evil Mario. The deviant art evil Mario. Let's see. Yeah, this one was alright. Pretty alright. I feel like I need like a B+ and a B- section. I might do that. Actually. Maybe I could just, you know what? I'll just put these in D. I'll just let the D take real estate. I'll try to make we'll do that. I think we'll separate it that way. It'll look more abrasive than it really is, but it'll look a little more harsh. That's all right. So next up is the other Fine Bros shows. I crunched like a motherfucker on this video. I don't think there's really much to show because it is a 2-hour video. And this is like the part of the Fine Bros that I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to talk about because this is so much more relegated to early 2010s. Like, again, once you get to the React World stuff and you just talk about React World stuff with the Fine Bros, it becomes way less interesting to me. But this is all just in that certain area before they became React, just full on React stuff. I'm seeing S's. I'm seeing a lot of S's. I'm a little... I don't know if I want to put this at S, but I might, because I had more fun making it than the Fine Bros video. The thumbnail itself, I actually like the thumbnail I made. I think the thumbnail's better than the other Fine Bros video. You know, the non-React shows. I think it's more interesting in terms of its material and stuff. So maybe I'll put it in S. I'll put it in S. I didn't hype that up at all. Hold on. I gotta put we're gonna do an S tier. We're gonna put something S tier. Gotta make it a little more suspenseful, a little more impactful, a little more exciting. Where's my exciting music? We'll do it here. I have an idea. What does Super Mario 3D World credits roll? I just have this song in the bag. It's taking some time to load. My hard drive is taking its sweet time for this song to load. Give it just a second. I just look back. There's a lot of W's in chat. What happened here? What happened? Where's all these W's coming from? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, got the music. Sorry, I can't. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of guy. I already feel like I'm too. Anyways, we'll put an S. We'll put an S. So I'll put an S. We'll get a W we'll get the applause. I'll get pull up crowd cheering sound effect. Let's see. Crowd screaming, crowd cheer. Here we go. Crowd cheering. Yeah, yeah. It's an S tier. There you go. Probably could have pulled up the soundboard, but I don't have it on me right now. So next up is the fast food epidemic. I didn't even realize this video got over 100,000 views. But you know what? It's a damn good thumbnail. So there you go. NoMad, are you willing to move to North Dakota and get my autograph? Who says I'm not in North Dakota? Who says I'm not in North Dakota right now? Excuse me. Let's see. Love clapping to NoMad vids. Fuck yeah. I think this was a pretty productive era for the NoMad channel. Specifically this one, I did a lot of things differently. More specifically, this is the video where I really honed in on just timing my videos properly. I keep burping. I barely ate anything. But it was a great balance between casual anecdotes and humor. It's the perfect standard. I might have to go back and watch it.
Got back from market. I'm not gonna.
Audio is still a little quiet.
Regarding my diet for the past few weeks, I have been so lazy. I haven't felt like cooking. I haven't felt like doing anything.
It's because my fucking. It's because my volume knob is low. Anyways, you mentioned Throbbing Gristle once. I know you know them. I didn't.
I'm not going to say I've been getting fast food every single day, but I am saying that the idea of fast food is that it's convenient and cheap. And if I want something convenient and cheap and I want it right now, I'm going to get it through fast food.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta go through frame by frame. Did I mess something up? I don't know what I could have possibly messed up, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I really just specifically there's I can't really I can't really visualize it right now, but with my editing, there's a specific I did the thing where instead of just having one vocal track, I put my vocal tracks into 2 tracks and I alternated between takes, so that way when you go to one line and then you go to the next line, it becomes a lot more seamless than just having one track. Something that's helped me so much with just pacing my videos way more. It takes a little bit more effort, but the payoff is it speaks for itself, because the videos have way more watch time. NoMad, you fill the void of prime iDubbbz for me? Ooh, that's a tall order. That's a tall order of prime iDubbbz. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that yet, but you know, prime iDubbbz is a very huge inspiration. So I hope I can get to that point. You know, 2026 we'll get to that. So for fast food app, I will say, like, this is genuinely a video I'm actually quite proud of, just in terms of how much it pushed me to eventually make even better videos. It really did a good job with what I was able to do here. These are all scattered all over the place. I gotta organize these. So I will put this one. No, I won't go so far as to put this one over the Fine Bros, but I will put this over Morg's. I think the thumbnail is also pretty funny. Face app. I like the face app filters. So, NoMad fulfills my void of Flay's fire and his infrequent videos. Ain't that the damn Flay's fire? Upload a dang video. What the heck? What the heck? Flay's fire, if you don't upload a video, I'll scream. I'll cry. So next up we have another food-related video, more so by coincidence. Bad 24-hour gas station challenges. A weird trend that I noticed on YouTube. Gas station video is what really locked me in as a fan of NoMad. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one simply because it allowed me to do bits. I like doing bits for videos. They're fun. Bits are fun. And yeah, you keep up the trend where it's just like, yeah, you taste, you know, this is not a challenge. This is not hard. I will say, compared to the thumbnails I was making at this point, creating a super minimalist thumbnail where it's just a screenshot of the video and saying this is not hard, that was a pretty bold move to make, and I think it paid off. I know 62,000 views doesn't seem like a lot for a channel with 86,000, but in my opinion, like, anything that gets over 50,000 is like, oh, this banged. In my opinion, it's like, oh, this would do it numbers if it gets over 50K. So I had fun filming this one, especially with the challenges. I wanted to even go the extra mile because there's like this place that sold fish, and I kind of wanted to eat like a giant fish head for one of the bits, but instead I did a rule of 3 with the cat food instead.
Guys, there's a new challenge.
Okay, you know what? That bit alone puts this, puts that at a low A. Why did I don't know. I want to put 3 dads over that. Why not? Okay. I'll put that at A. You know what? Put that at A.
Challenge on YouTube. That's right, a new hip challenge that everyone is doing, and if you're not doing it, well, you're missing out. Get this, for the next 24 hours, all of the food you have to eat
Man, it just makes watching this just makes me realize how much of a bitch seasonal depression is.
Has to be
Like,
from a
being in the
gas
winter.
station. What's that? That doesn't sound like a challenge to you?
Today we are eating only gas station food for 24 hours.
Well, you're right, because it's not a challenge.
I got green Gatorade.
I got blue kombucha.
Oh, fancy.
But that doesn't matter because I've seen so many of these videos where people just they treat it like a challenge.
Guys, let's do that. I feel like you had a perfect channel sub and algorithm ratio at the time. I actually don't know. I don't know what classifies as a ratio of that stuff. But I'd say my videos are doing pretty dang well, according to YouTube Studio. So I already ranked this one. I'll put this at a low A. Put it at a low A. So next up we got, what's the next one? The Odd Ones Out. Again, this one's similar to the Fine Bros video in my opinion. Not just because it's a retrospective, but I have more of a personal, more personal anecdotal thing with him in terms of just because I grew up like looking at his comics first, and then the videos felt more like a thing. It's definitely a different perspective, but let's see. Evil Mario. Let's see what we got.
On the surface, The Odd Ones Out is really
Oh yeah, that's
easy to understand, but I also feel like it's really easy to not understand. Don't get me wrong, his audience is still...
So yeah, the Rode mic is in effect here. Got the Rode mic here. So S tier definitely Rode mic. I need to figure out how to use a better Rode mic for this, but got a lot of replayed parts. You got the iFunny section, you got the look at my old comics section. I had fun making this one. It just had fun like going through my own experience with that one's out. And specifically, by the way, in order, you might notice I do the I forgot I fucking drew things in this video for this video. You might notice like I have a white background for this one. This is because, and you might notice I never did this again because I probably should. It actually looks pretty good, but I have to move my entire fucking bed frame out of the way, like my mattress and everything. I just have to push it to another side of the room in order to film like this. And even then, this was the most like fucking like raggedy setup where it's like my tripod was like at risk of like toppling over at any second, and my lights were also at risk of toppling over at any second. Hey, we just hit 80 concurrent viewers. Hooray. But yeah, this one kind of pushed me to, not just film differently, but I did some stuff. I wrote some stuff differently. I didn't expect this video to be as long as it was too. We got some questions asking if I'm Jewish. So yeah, we gotta stop assuming his nationality. Anyways, see how lovely you look when you don't have a see how many views I get when I don't have a mustache. You're so right. What videos do I even have that? What videos with a mustache do I have? Like, which ones are the mustache videos? Is this a mustache video? It's Undertale. I don't know. Does this one have a mustache in it? Does this one have a mustache in it? No? Let's see. We got Chewy Dog 1 in chat saying, How the Grinch Stole Bitches S tier. S tier. It's an S tier movie. S tier movie. Have I ranked that one? That one? Okay, so in terms of a retro, I don't know, because maybe I will put this over the Fine Bros. No, I like the Fine Bros. I enjoyed making the Fine Bros just ever so slightly more. I kind of like seven. I don't know. There's a weird connection there, but I'll put the Fine Bros over the Odd Ones Out for now. Maybe we'll see. I know there was some S's in chat for the Odd Ones Out video, but I'm a critical Andy. Critical Andy. I like this one person just says boy in a band video do you tear. Someone's just been saying that the whole time. They're waiting for the boy in a band video. Let's go do you tear. We're not there yet. We've got next up we have air fryer Snapchat hell. This was such a fun fucking video to make. Only critique, the biggest critique was just again a pacing issue. Thumbnail is S tier. This is one of my favorite thumbnails. Like the more I can fuck up my face, the better the thumbnail. NoMad seems like he's in a very Chinese part of his life.
Just give.
Here's a question. Like, how many times can you like pull your eyelids back and pretend you're Chinese before you're canceled? Do you get like is that like one of those 3 strikes rule? Because it's like it's not too aggressively hateful. I'm not gonna do it. Just it's more of a rhetorical question. Automatically canceled forever. Don't do it. Don't. Are you Indian? Years ago. Anyways,
that a stir. Okay, now the only problem is I do think it will probably turn brown.
Some days I find that I hate myself a little too much, and I try to actively sabotage.
Okay, this is the first video I actually approve the audio quality. I don't know what I did differently in this video to make the audio better, but it sounds better.
My hopes and dreams by doom scrolling. I don't think anybody really wants to sit in bed for 3 hours scrolling content mindlessly, but sometimes that's just what fate tells you to do. And sometimes fate tells you to do the social media equivalent of a binger and go on the Snapchat Discover page. I can safely say that Snapchat is some of the worst content I have seen anywhere, and I eat it like candy. Hydraulic press videos, soap cutting videos, anything that's like supposed to be.
I'm just letting this play. Anyways, I enjoyed making this. Only thing is like when I was like actually. I want to do more stuff like this. I want to do more just interactive. Like, this was fun to film. It was fun to try to figure out how to, sync up the cameras and get, a good audio quality.
Easy, my body rejected this.
Doing
so
this.
we're going to put a little bit of...
As good as you can get. At the time, I didn't have a de-reverb plugin, so I didn't de-reverb.
IPA in here, get it even spread in there. And then
I know I already say this in the video, but this is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. What's your hair routine? Looks very conditioned. I'll be honest, you know what? I alternate between conditioners. I go between 2 different conditioners in the shower, and as of right now, I actually replaced one of my conditioners because I ran out, and I replaced it with a moisturizing scalp conditioner because winter is so dry, it's drying up my scalp. What is the skin routine? Cold water before you get out of the shower. Get that cold water before you get out of the shower, and also you keep drinking water. It's good for you. I need to drink more water. Keep kind of pimple there. So things I do that adults probably don't do. This is fun, but only issue is that the pacing is like, okay, what annoys me is like I show the Snapchat, I show the video, and you already know what the result of the video is going to look like, and then I immediately do a bit where I do this same exact thing, and that's not bad on its own. However, in retrospect, what I would have done is I would have looked at the first half of the video and followed like the ingredients as I'm going along. I probably just would have used it as like a cookbook and just follow along there. And then once I have the end result, I go to the Snapchat video and I see it look like shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's simple, it's easy, takes 10 minutes to make. So I want to thank Eaton for a delicious dinner.
And also I get to write off the air fryer. So for that alone, I'm gonna put that in A tier. Very fun video. Didn't do as well. In fact, as a matter of fact, it flopped. It flopped super hard. It is, well, better performing than Maybe I Am the Main Character nowadays. So there's that. So some of the subscribers are coming back watching the videos. Let's see what is chat saying. Chat says he's not a cat. He is a little white cat. He's our little pog champ. And someone is spamming W's. Slow down with the W's. But next up is Dubai Chocolate is a $20 lie. I want to get this out of the way with this video. Okay, so I'll show the first 30 seconds with this video. Where it's like, I'd say overall, this is probably, regarding a trend, this is probably my most well-researched video regarding any trend I talk about. Like, I talk about, you know, the Kendrick thing, or it's like, it's just the most well done. And also, I got in on the Dubai chocolate trend at a pretty good time. It exploded a lot after this one. So S tier.
I have been seeing Dubai chocolate almost everywhere. It is notorious for its exorbitant pricing and indulgence. Every influencer is eating it, every store is trying to sell it. Dubai as a city is known for being luxurious, so this food is basically acting as a portable mascot for the city. This is one of the most hyped up pieces of food I have seen in such a long time. Dubai chocolate at its core is a hollowed out candy bar filled with pistachio, tahini, and kadayif. Now normally these three ingredients are combined with each other to create the dessert knefe, which is actually the original name for the Dubai chocolate. And on paper, Dubai chocolate sounds like something that even I'd enjoy. I think this sounds like a pretty good idea for a candy bar. There's just one thing bothering me though about Dubai chocolate. Dubai is a desert, because Dubai as a city has no chocolate, no pistachio, they don't even have any grain to really make this unless they import it. Well, this is when I have to come.
Okay, so this is, I wanted to get to that part because I was just listening to it, see when I talk about it. But the biggest counter argument from haters like Dubai, like, I don't know, there was like a weird amount of Dubai defenders from this video, but the biggest argument was like, well, Switzerland doesn't have chocolate, they don't grow chocolate there, and that is a counter argument. That is a good one. And all I wish I said in the video is like, oh, but Switzerland invented what we know as milk chocolate now. Like, Switzerland made milk chocolate, like they invented milk chocolate. That's like the chocolate we know. It's like they did something crazy innovative with chocolate. However, when it comes to Dubai chocolate, it's not a very innovative food, and I still haven't eaten Dubai chocolate. I see it in stores still, and I look at them like I'm just not gonna eat it. Like, I'm just out of principle. I'm just not gonna eat it. Research your fursona instead of chocolate. Listen, researching my fursona isn't gonna pay the bills. I gotta research all this chocolate. But specifically with this one, I'm just happy with the research in this one. Aside from, I didn't say Switzerland, I did a milk chocolate or whatever. Yeah, with this one, I even went to like library databases. What? I know. I feel like that's something that should probably be done. I should probably do more. I don't know. This specifically though required more of like that type of research though. I don't trust just standard Google searches with a topic like Dubai chocolate like I do with, because I'm mostly just talking about YouTubers, so it's easy enough to just kind of go through Wikipedia links and like Internet Archive for that. But for this, it requires a little bit more, requires a little more research on Dubai. And also, I noticed Dubai chocolate was kind of being a trendy thing, but I also noticed like the videos talking about Dubai chocolate, there wasn't that many, but I literally went through what they were saying and looked at the Wikipedia, and I was like, oh, this is just the same. This is just the same thing. So I was like, okay, if I do a video about it, obviously I wasn't going to regurgitate a Wikipedia article, but I wanted to expand upon what was already commonly known or widely known. But I feel like this is research I should put in every video. Sometimes I don't, and I'm going to talk about that with that Jake Paul video. There's one fucking thing about this Jake Paul video. This Jake Paul video otherwise would have been a very A tier, easy A tier. But there's one thing I did about it that I kick myself to this day. So with this Dubai chocolate video, good research. However, not a fan of the thumbnail. The thumbnail got clicks, but I'm not a fan of it. I just, again, couldn't think of a thumbnail. Just made it simple, kept it simple. I'll put it over Sunday. It's more research than Sunday. I wish I put amount of well, I mean, I've researched Sunday, but I feel like I only got into like a surface level with some of Sunday. I feel like there's parts I could have dug deeper into with Sunday. So I'll put it at a high B. Yeah. And I think there was also something at the end there. I replied to a comment talking about it. There's like a couple weak points. And for something like that, I would prefer it to be airtight. Anyways, next up is Jake Paul. Jake Paul's music career sucked and it deserved to die. Now, this is actually a video I quite enjoy. And when it came to like looking through, I'll be honest, don't look at me like that. My favorite thing about this video though is was just being able to find the smoothie video. Is in the song. I don't know why. He's a feature. He's just in the song. I'm so glad I found Jake Paul's smoothie song. I put the lime in the moon. First, let me make a smoothie. Smoothie song? How do I find... What is it called again? What? Wait, hold on. Give me just a second. I'm gonna look at... I have to... Here's how I look through people's discographies. Was I looked through albumoftheyear.com, and I would just kind of look through their discographies that way. That's what I did with KSI. That's what I did with I think Dream, not so much Dream though, but there was one little blind spot by only looking through Album of the Year and only looking through his Spotify too. I went through his discography on Spotify as well. But one thing I missed was that he made fucking like 4 Christmas songs in 2017 and I only talked about one. So I missed out on the buy that merch song. I missed out on the buy that merch song. And I'm so disappointed over that. Okay, so but I do think I kind of make up for it by finding Jake Paul's Shaky. I take the blue baby and I toss it all up. Okay, can you? All right, let me just do this instead. Okay. There you go. Fucking dancing. Fucking like dancing around like leprechauns. Anyways, so to me, that, you know, if somebody was going to make a Jake Paul song, I feel like or a May Jake Paul video, they should talk about Shaky. Most people probably wouldn't. I had to, but I missed out on like very important Christmas songs. So it wasn't a 100% completion music deep dive. I mean, it might be Jake Paul's most Israeli song. You might be right about that. Anyways, so yeah, that's that's Jake Paul. Overall, I really, I like going through music careers like that. I like YouTube music careers and going through YouTube music careers. So I'll put it over a few videos. I actually will put it pretty high. I'll put it right there, but it was missing a few things that would have pushed it into like the highest A tier. Next up is the Labubu solution. I know a couple people who told me they liked this video, like people who told me they went back and rewatched this a few times, but I kind of don't remember a lot about this video. It wasn't, I talked about a trend, but I think my favorite part is more so the just the actual thumbnail. Let's see, what do we got? Drake, if he was Drake. Jake Paul is gay. Okay. Anyways. So we got F tier. I hate Labubus. I won't put an F tier, but I will probably put it at a lower B tier. I think it suffices. I think it's fine. It's a fine video. It does what it needed to do, which was to talk about Labubu. And yeah, I'm not even gonna play the video. It's just it's a 13-minute video about Labubus. Next up is the Undertale video, and this one I really worked. This is probably the hardest I worked on a video this year. Is my Undertale video, and I know there were so many Undertale videos being made while I was making this video, but this was basically, this was a video that is the accumulation of years and years and years and years of annoying people telling me I hate Join Whimsy. Anyways, no, but I enjoy Undertale, and I enjoyed making this video about Undertale. I also played Deltarune while researching the video. I had this script since February, and I just kept working on it, and then in July I just fucking went ham. So in terms of like pushing myself to make the best video I could make, this knocks everything else out of the park. I really pushed myself really hard to make this video the way I did, and I had fun with the thumbnail too. This was a thumbnail I commissioned. It was fun to commission. I looked at the comment saying fake NoMad. I said fake instead. You made me Freudian slip. But yeah, overall, just a video I'm genuinely proud of, that I would say is something I will look fondly on whenever I see that little thumbnail of Flowey with his mischievous grin. I'll put this not just S tier, but I will put this at the ultimate S tier. We'll get the crowd cheering sound effect again, which will take 10 fucking minutes to load. It'll just give it a second. Give it a second. It's gonna load. The sound effect's gonna load. The FNAF cheer. Actually, I do have the FNAF cheer sound effect. Let's give it a second. It's loading. It's all right. Next up, we got what do we got next? After Undertale, we have general audiences. I gotta organize these thumbnails. Okay, so after that, general audiences. Your boy in a Band goes there. Fucking comedy week. I don't know where you go. Okay, so general audiences. That was a pretty good video, I think. In terms of what I talk about, I thought it was a pretty complete video. It captured movies, games, music in their own ways of being afflicted by general audiences. And more specific, I wanted to use it as an excuse to complain about Garth Brooks. So in terms of this one, I feel pretty good about it. I'll put it behind the Sunday video. Also the thumbnail. It's one of those videos I wanted to make it because of the thumbnail. So, not much to say about it. Let's look at the first 30 seconds. Maybe see what.
What the heck? I want to watch Reloads, dude. I want to watch a movie. I already know how to.
That's actually not that funny. But overall, pretty good reception for a video like this. 82,000 views, pretty well done, I'd say. Get rid of the funny. I say that's the most viewed part of the video. What is? But I think I just wanted something to be. I just wanted to be at the beginning. Maybe I don't know. I think it's pretty good ranking. I'd say you probably noticed the trend where I'm gradually saying I'm improving. Next up is gaming on no budget. I had pretty quite a bit of fun making this one in terms of like a green screen video similar to the last one I made. I think this kind of took what I learned from the last video, made it better, tweaked it, made a better thumbnail in my opinion just because there's a funny little grinning face. Why do you do that face in your thumbnails? It makes me sad. Which face? What face specifically? Because there's a few faces. Another I'd say this one's similar to the time frame of the Odd Ones Out video, where it's like just talking about that era of gaming, growing up, with games, free games, unlimited games. So this one,
there are no two words greater in the English language than free games. What more?
I already like this intro a lot more, and I remember with this text, I forget what font I used, but I remember I think I used a picture of a forest fire, maybe not necessarily the LA fires. That feels a little too untimely, but it was a forest fire. So I already like this intro more than general audiences. I think I built quite well. Music salmonella used. Yeah, this is just
What more can I say? Free games that are free. Try and name something better. Huh? Sex? Sorry, I'll get cooties. Now
get cooties. I think I put HIV in the back. Already way better pace than general audiences. In general, editing your face beyond comprehension is very funny, but it feels almost dehumanizing. I've seen your face in Flaysfire videos as a joke, and that's got to be a little dehumanizing. No, not really, because I made that face that Flaysfire puts in his videos. I just think it's funny, and I just think it is funny. I have fun doing it. I'm not looking in the mirror like, what? Who am I? Who? No, I'm just peeling off my face like Poltergeist. No, it's fine. I have fun doing it. So for this one, I like it more than Dubai Chocolate. I don't know if it's A tier worthy. Maybe it is. Maybe I think I'll put it over this one. I think I'll put this one B then. So I'll do. I don't know. Kind of want to put you in B, but I'll put it there. So next up is Not Everything is Rage Bait. Why do you keep popping up? Okay. So next up, after Gaming on No Budget, is The Problem with Industry Influencers. A video I made. I made this one a little impulsively. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in a C tier. I feel like this one is a little bit more of a vintage. This feels more like a video I make in February, I'd say. I do like what I talk about. I like talking about the disparity between, you know, like Hollywood type figures and internet figures, I think. However, the things I talk about in that video, I would eventually build on in something like YouTube Comedy Week and a little bit in YouTube Rewind, those videos. So I think this is technically a necessary video if I wanted to make those videos as good as I wanted to, and I think those, as you'll see, will be very good videos. But this one, I changed this thumbnail like today because I got bothered by the draft I had. It's like, because instead of a dark blue, it was black and white, just like a dark black and white. I fucking changed it. So let's see, face dysmorphia. What's happening to me? So yeah, we got industry influencers at C. I'm okay with putting it at C. It's a little underwhelming. Next up is I paid for Rick Beato's $100 guitar course. It's been 2 hours. How are you still alive? I feel like 2 hours isn't that long. Maybe I'll take like a cough drop or something. Rick Beato video was pretty cathartic to me, although I've never watched lots of his content. From the very small amount I did watch, it bugged me. I'll say, okay, so I noticed a similar, well, obviously there's similar things. I paid for Curtis Connor's $8 special. I paid for Rick Beato's $100 guitar course. These are kind of part of a similar thing. But more than that, people have kind of used it as their way of just kind of venting their frustrations about these YouTubers, is just through these videos. Because, you know, no one's going to make a content cop on Rick Beato because, like, it's just, you know, he's not that annoying. I will say, though, my feelings about Rick Beato are a little bit stronger than Curtis Connor. I'll leave it at that, though. He's a super talented guy, super skilled at what he does. I just think, you know, sometimes I feel like he's a little too opinionated, and sometimes I feel like his opinionateds aren't fully his opinions as much as they are the opinions of the algorithm he's trying to appease, if you know what I mean. Anyways, overall though, this video, the best thing this video did for me was getting back into guitar. I've been playing guitar ever since this video, and it's been fun. Been learning new songs. I've been taking the advice I gave in this video. I've been taking my own advice and actually learning guitar. So for that alone, I think pretty cool.
I'm a little lad who spent $100 on Rick Beato's guitar
I always have fucking problems with this Rode mic. I don't know why.
Courses, and I actually did learn something. Never buy online courses ever.
Wait, sorry, I missed that. What did you play again? Can you slow down a little bit? Rick, slow down. Slow down.
So if you know who Rick Beato...
Oh, that's so silly. I think one thing I forgot to... I don't remember if I checked this. I mean, I still have the courses. I can go back to them, but I'd have to see if I could actually slow down the videos in the guitar course. I don't know if I did that or not. I'd have to look. But yeah, I've... Also, by the way, I haven't touched... Ever since I uploaded this video, have not fucking touched Rick's guitar courses. I have not fucking even whiffed them. So we let's see. Roblox dude 993 says, "Yo, NoMad, I love your stuff, dude. Thank you. Also, you're verified, so you get a little highlighted. Makes it easier to read." So overall, I think this probably, out of any video, probably had the best message, I'd say. Probably the best message of any NoMad video. So for that, I think pretty research. I spent the most money I've spent on a video because the courses are still expensive, even though they're on super sales and stuff. And I'd say it's pretty well researched for what it is. I'm gonna put the Moist video over Jake Paul. Probably put you over Jake Paul. Yeah. I don't know what. It's finicky. Let's see. Boy in a Band instant F tier. He didn't know what laws there are. Is Boy in a Band next? Is that the next video? Boy in a Band? Randomly remembered Boy in a Band? I'd say this was so many things I enjoyed about this video. I liked going through, probably the most fun I had going through a YouTube channel was Boy in a Band. I think I had the most fun looking through his videos. Let me, this stupid little webcam. I need a new camera. But when it comes to just looking through his channel, I had the most fun looking through Boy in a Band. And I noticed the most, was, there's a donation for NT 1500. Here's some money. Best videos either Boy in a Band or all ones out. Okay, let me do the conversion rate. God. How much is that? Okay. It's Taiwan. Whew, that's still a good chunk of money, but whew, that scared me for a second. I would have gotten scared. Okay, so that is 1,500 in Taiwanese money. Oh, I got scared. I would have find a way to refund that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you would not like how much of a chunk YouTube takes out of these donations sometimes. And I don't got a Streamlabs or a Stream Elements, whatever it is. All right, let's see it. So, Boy in a Band had a ton of fun researching this video. I noticed the videos that do the best are like a combination of YouTube and music. Not necessarily do the best, but just like, if I need a formula that works, find YouTube and music. I say that Jake Paul video kind of didn't do that well, but that's okay. Also, I keep saying this, but favorite thumbnail I made this year goes to Boy in a Band. This is the best thumbnail I made. It looks great. You know, just having him as a skeleton on the table. It's very metallic. You have the TV surrounding him. It feels like kind of a, you know, I don't even know. No, these are computer monitors. What am I talking about? You got Reddit, Prince E. I love the Prince E thing, and that's just, it's so much fun. It was a fun video to make, and I enjoyed it. I know some people told me this video was poorly researched because I compared Boy in a Band to Neil Gaiman, but you know, trust me, that actually is kind of a researched take, in my opinion. That's a researched opinion. I'm gonna put in S, and I'm gonna ignore what I just said, but yeah, huge fun. I only like your bad videos. You know, is there really such thing as a bad NoMad video? Yes, there is. There is, and I unlisted it. His dubstep was P. So yeah, next up is Rage Bait. The Rage Bait thumbnail. YouTube takes dono money. So I got to figure out a way to and also so that you can do like TTS donations. I need to figure out how to like plug that in. Next up, what do we got? Everything is Rage Bait. Okay, the video itself, especially after the Boy in a Band video, I procrastinated on the Rage Bait video, annoyingly so. I'm not very happy about that. But again, probably I had a ton of fun making the thumbnail. It's a ton of fun fucking up my face beyond comprehension. What video did I enlist? It's like a fucking super old video. It's not even. It's like from 2023. Don't worry about it. Don't let it keep you up at night. So Rage Bait, again, it's in a similar vein to like these other videos, like general audiences giving a no budget. You know, it's just kind of like talking about a general thing, and I do like that. But I would either for the future, if I make a video like this, I don't know. I might make a similar video at the beginning of the year. I'm not sure. I had a script going, but I couldn't think of. I just kind of struggled to think of things to say in some of these videos. But everything is rage bait. You know, the watermelon's running. I'm angry. I like the thumbnail a lot, but the actual video itself is probably fine. I mean, it's probably a fine video. I'm just talking about things that rage bait me. Let's see. Let me look at the first 30 seconds, get a vibe. Make sure the audio, hopefully by this point, my audio sounds good on my fucking microphone. Haven't watched a lot of these. Don't worry, a lot of people haven't watched.
On September 24th, 2013, the USA Today released an article called "Anger is the Internet's Most Powerful Emotion." In this article, they talk about the surge of anger that happens on the internet as opposed to real life, with the general takeaway that people feel much more comfortable being angry online. Fast forward another 12 years later, on June 24th, 2025, Medium released an article titled "Why Everyone..."
Released. Did I just say a article?
Years later, on June 24th, 2025, Medium released an article titled...
Released an article? Dang. Well, that's a shame. Let's see. I will probably put you in B for that blunder. Someone should get fired for that blunder. I'll put you over general audiences, though. You're kind of intertwined. So... Not really, and also there's not really much I developed as a creator from this video, I'd say. Again, the thumbnails is funny and stuff, but in terms of like actually growing as a creator or like expanding a horizon, there's not much that I expanded on in this. So, but the next one, YouTube Comedy Week, the weirdest event in YouTube history. I kind of wish this video got more views. I'll be honest, because I had, again, a ton of fun making this video. I love looking through YouTube Comedy Week. I know people told me to make a video about Geek Week, because they also did that, and I completely forgot about Geek Week. If I remembered what Geek Week was, I would have talked about it in my Comedy Week video, but the thing is, like, Geek Week also doesn't really warrant its own video as well, so I kind of wish I would have put it in here. But the video I do have here, I was able to make it as concise as I could, like 40 minutes long. It's still mildly long, but it's as good as it was going to get with this. But the thumbnail's good. Joe Rogan's getting stabbed. I made silly Shane Dawson faces and silly Sarah Silverman faces. I think I was going to put my own face in there, and then I didn't. But overall, just I had so much fun researching this, and I love researching stuff like this, except there's not a lot of stuff like it. 40 minutes is too short for a modern YouTube video. Gotta pump those numbers up. We're talking 2 hours. Excuse me. NoMad was raging about Comedy Week to be in person. NoMad was raging about Comedy Week to be in person? I can't comprehend that sentence. I just can't. So Comedy Week for that. I'm actually kind of want to put it up here. I had fun making it. I had quite a bit of fun making it. And I didn't procrastinate on it as much as this rewind video, but I'll get to that. Next up is 3 a.m. challenges. This is my Halloween video that I made, and I looked up 3 a.m. challenges I could find. I enjoyed making this one. Only thing is, like, I feel like the weaker parts were talking about something like Arcade Craniacs, just because Arcade Craniacs was fun, but it's like I really don't know what I could say about Arcade Craniacs that would have been different from other people who talk about Arcade Craniacs and stuff. I don't know what the diversity could have been. I don't know how I could have divorced myself from other Arcade Craniacs discussions on YouTube, but I enjoyed talking about the other guys in this video. and what they're doing. The ones people forget, you know, the ones internet anarchist isn't going to talk about. The ones that those video essay channels wouldn't talk about. So 3 a.m. challenges. Oh yeah, I talk about J Station. J Station was fun to talk about because I know J Station was a little bit easier to talk about because with J Station, what am I saying? I just blanked. I completely blanked. Okay, J Station. Everyone talks about, you know, all the bad things he did. No one actually talks about J Station's videos. You know, it's always about his character, which is completely understandable because with J Station, this and that, he's a bad person, just like an actual bad person. But his videos were probably the hardest I laughed out of any of the 3 a.m. challenges. NoMad told me he uses AI to steal Chazington content. That's actually defamatory. That's defamation. That's slander. I don't use AI in my videos. Don't say that. So fucking someone is don't say it isn't. I'm getting slandered by Booger Negative. Don't listen to them. Is NoMad AI? I don't use AI in my video. Don't say that. Don't. Oh, did I? I didn't even rank this one yet. Let's just go ahead and rank it. NoMad was AI. NoMad was alone. 2Mad was alone. NoMad was hungry. So 3 a.m. challenges. Probably. I'm actually gonna put you in B tier. I'm gonna put 3 a.m. challenges over you. But still B tier nonetheless. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so next up is video to video salesman. This was fun to make. This was fun to record. This was fun to edit. Everything about this video was fun. You make that into a beat. So, I'll send him an image of a bird he will like. Don't send images of birds. Don't do that. Videos. I liked Video Salesman. I also like the thumbnail of this one. I like putting this fucking guy in the back. But I like, you know, the fucking little plush thing. I probably won't make this into a marketable plushie because it's Freddy's body. I'd probably get, but in the future, this can, if there's ever a NoMad plushie, this will probably be taken into consideration. Can you send fan art? Yeah, just send me fan art over Twitter or on Instagram at NoMadtastic. For this video, I am going to put it in a similar vein to like Airfryer Snapchat L. Probably over it. Probably not gonna put it over Rick Beato, but pretty well done. And next up is Mr. Beast's Stupid Little Theme Park. A video that did better than I was expecting it. I'm not used to... For some reason, I always make videos... Not always, but whenever I make a video about trendy stuff like this, it never really does as well as I think it will. Because like the video I made about Mr. Beast last year, the one that says shut up, didn't... It got views. It got drama-related views, but didn't do too hot. But this one did pretty well relative to my channel's size, except I got super sick while making this video, so it took longer to get out than I wanted it to. I actually wanted to get this one out by like 2 days earlier than I usually do to get views, but I just couldn't. But it's a pretty good video for like a drama video. This was a better done video about a drama. So for that, I feel like I pushed myself to make something a little bit better than I normally would. Like better than the Dubai chocolate video. So I'll put it over that. Medium. Next up is YouTube Rewind. This one I procrastinated on way too much. Procrastinated on YouTube Rewind way too much, but I love YouTube Rewind. I love talking about it. And yeah, just regarding everything, you know, the thumbnail's pretty good. I just kind of used a similar format to Comedy Week thumbnail. Only issue is like this one actually didn't get that many clicks. I don't exactly know why. If I'm being honest, I don't know what I would have done, what I could do. If anyone has advice on how to make this video be more clicked on, let me know. Viewer retention is great on this video. It's like an amazing viewer retention for an hour-long video. But for clicks, I don't know. I don't know what to do about the clicks. But for Rewind, I'd say it's a pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Comedy Week. I actually like Comedy Week. It's a video more fun to make, and I'm a little more proud of it. So I won't put it there. I probably there. I think it's just good material. I think it's just good material as a video. I actually kind of don't want to put this in S tier anymore. I think I'm actually gonna put that there. I don't know. I'll put it in S tier. I'm split. Low. I don't know. But you're begging me to put it in S tier. You beg. Maybe. Let me think about it. Make Will Smith's face bigger. That'll help. Go to with the sauce. Go to with the white man sauce. Maybe the title. I don't think the title is very captivating. Needs more buzzwords. Yeah, I just use the I randomly remembered format, which I guess for the randomly remembered, it helps more to just talk about individual YouTubers rather than the collective of YouTube. But nah, because there was like a few editing. I went back. The editing was kind of sloppy on this one. It's kind of sloppy. Again, I like talking about Rewind. I think it's a very passionate video in terms of just talking about Rewind, but there's some foolish mistakes I made simply just because I waited too long to make it. But also, like, it's also Thanksgiving. I was making this video over the fucking Thanksgiving, and I'm too hard on myself. But there was some things I could have spent making it. It's interesting and lovely when you fangirl over YouTube. You're a small, poor Mr. Beast. You know what? A small, poor Mr. Beast is still, I don't even know. But yeah, I do YouTube because I love YouTube. And that caps off with the last video of the year, To Be Grinch. To be or not to be Grinch. Let's see.
Guys, I have bad news. The Grinch just got out of jail and wants to make love to my mother now. That's the plot of a movie I want to talk about. I found a Tubi movie called The Grinch That Stole Bitches. And
Bitches, Carol the Bells. I think, yeah, I've really improved my fucking delivery over the course of. Maybe I should stream more. I feel like doing streaming helped me with my delivery a lot more. But yeah, with this one, it's just a fun video. It was fun. The greatest NoMad video 2025. I hope it gets more views. I hope more people watch Tubi Grinch. It was too good, but it feels too 2023 NoMad. Oh yeah, you want to watch a 2023 NoMad video? No, you don't. No one does. Watch. I should come back to this guy though. Do you know what? There is a spirit though in 2023 I need to bring back, and by that I mean this.
All right, we're down to almost 18,000.
Yeah, I wanted to react to gamblers today. Take Grandpa to Atlantic City, let him sit at a casino for 48 hours.
Like, I'm so soft-spoken. If you stream, I will get mad. Like, don't know. NoMad. I miss the Sudoku streams. I know. I haven't even been playing Sudoku. I used to only. I only played Sudoku in streaming. But yeah, when it comes to streaming, I want to talk a little bit more about it after this ranking. But when it comes to streaming, I really want to focus on finding people to collaborate with while streaming. It's fun to stream on my own every once in a while, but consistently streaming, it would be a ton of fun to like find some people to banter with, to bounce off of. To Be Grinch.
Let him die.
This old ass video.
And really, I say that I found it, but really, the movie found me. I just haven't used Tubi. I haven't had much of a reason to, but I have heard about the legendary Tubi movies that appear on.
I need to. Next year, I've got a couple. I got a couple new plugins that I just got. I tested it with someone else's audio. I kind of want to try it out this year. So To Be Grinch, I will probably put you over Air Fryer's Snapchat hell, but not there. I'll probably put you there. So that is a collective listing. I'll go back and review some things, but more leather jacket, please. I brought that leather jacket. It's been warmer outside. The best fit was in the Curtis vid, the outdoor fit, the autumn fit, the red shirt. The red shirt's got magic. But here's the list. This is what we got. So at the very bottom, the worst video of the year was the first video of the year. I will say with this Christmas video, it had way more of a bang to it. It had way more impact than my last Christmas video. Do not grow the mustache again, please. It won't happen. It won't happen. I need to see what videos did I have the mustache in. I feel like there probably is a direct correlation with Mustache Mad and how the video performed. I don't know. But if you cover up your Pomni poster behind you, can you put up your Pomni poster behind you to cover up the boring wall? Yeah, put up my... I need a Pomni poster. Yeah, the fucking Willy Wonka costume only for that vid to end on B tier. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I did spend money on a fucking Halloween costume. And then I put the video in B. Yeah, should have made a better video. Oh well. So yeah, that's 2025. That's a wrap. So I wanted to get one more video out this year, but like I said, it's just not going to happen. And regarding streaming, I'll see if I stream more. I'm gonna spend. It's gonna be a more quiet February. I think there's only gonna be one video out in February, not February, January. January next month. Next month is the I don't get any ad revenue month. The ad rates go way down after Christmas, so I'm just gonna spend time just making a few larger videos by the time February comes around. Make some larger videos for that month, and yeah, I think that's kind of the game plan for the beginning of the new NoMad year. I'm darting into Pomni. January will be the shitpost month. Probably not. It'll, like I said, it's probably going to be the opposite. It's just going to be a quiet month. So we'll see. NoMad Furry Fan Art 2026. You can still make furry fan art in 2025. The year hasn't ended. Night is young. You can still make furry interpretations of NoMad. It's my first Sona arc. Yeah, it's 100%. 100%. Meow Meowed is a little white. So, yeah. Anything else? I mean, how long I've been streaming? I haven't been streaming crazy long. It's only been it's only been 2.5 hours. So yeah, if you want, I'm not publishing this. If you want to make your own NoMad tier list, you just have to download all the images yourself and then put them in a tier list. But then you can you can send it to me. You can send it to me on Instagram or at Nomadtastic or over Twitter. You can just send that. Both of those should be in my bio. So I guess I can do a little bit of a just chatting stream. You know, I'll put this in the corner for a little bit, and it's crazy to know that 1 year in NoMad happened in 2 IRL hours. It's true. Oh wait, I can show you the list I made last year. I can show you the list I made last year. So this is last year's tier list. I made a video about Subway last year. What the fuck was I doing? that was a fun video. There's little bits and pieces from the years of Nomad's past that I like. How would you rank 2023 Nomad? Let's find out. Let's find out how we'd rank 2023 Nomad.
You know, so fun stuff like that, right? Yeah, I don't really got much of an intro. I just want to watch gambling today. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna go to YouTube, look up slot machines.
All right, this is what's remaining of $10,000 tonight. $22.50. This is like the Hail Mary.
Isn't that fucking insane?
Isn't that insane? Insightful commentary, dude. I should go back to him, though. I should really go back to fucking Vegas Matt, because that dude has exploded. So the leather jacket does not fit me. I look cute in it. How did you meet the gayest Canadian Nomad? That's a good question. So with this tier list, I put a lot more videos in B, but I also made a lot more videos. If I had to put these in the hindsight, I probably change a few things. I made a video about cart narcs. I did make a video about cart narcs. And that was a thinly veiled excuse for me to talk about iDubbbz in that video. Cart narcs is kind of annoying though. Woman Ben Shapiro. This was a foreshadow to the thumbnails I would eventually make. I like Woman Ben Shapiro. I don't know where the fuck Brett Cooper is nowadays. 2023 is back when you did slop. Yeah, back when I did it. Definitely don't do it now. Back when I did do it though. You know, you could see some foreshadowing of what I would. I wish I could find. I really enjoyed making videos like the Stickman YouTubers and the Shorts commentators. Those were such fun videos to make. But I don't know, like, I just don't know YouTube trends like that. I don't know what YouTube trends are going around. I feel like maybe there's like some, I could just find like videos of like maybe shorts trends. I don't know. The death of video essay thumbnail is the funniest face distortion. It is the most iconic face distortion. The new trend is AI dying people who suffer. What? 2024 was the golden year of Nomad intro bits. You might be right about. I need to go back because like, it's not that I don't go back and I'm like, oh well, that was bad or anything. I kind of just forget. I kind of just forget to do. I forget what I do sometimes. Is your name Nomad because you're not mad, or because you move location to location? I don't know. It's a good question. But looking at this tier list, I could probably. That's probably too harsh on the music theory video. It's my first video to get 1 million views. I put it in B tier. I gotta probably. That was actually a pretty good video. That was actually a script I had since 2023. Then I made it in 2024. That one's got 1 million views now. Probably could have at least put it in the A tier. I probably could have also put Whiplash versus Jazz in S tier. Because that was like a very, very, I'm still proud of that video. More proud of that video than I am of like Mr. Beast. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I put this one in S tier. Because this was probably one of the hardest times I pushed myself to make a video at the time. And I really helped me improve a lot as a creator. Schlatt vids were the best. Yay! Yay! I enjoyed the Schlatt videos. Yeah, that is a wrap on, you know, I need to screenshot this for myself now that I'm thinking about it. So put this in my own folder. Okay. Is it cold outside? Yes, sir, it's cold outside. Is it cold outside? Yes, sir, it's cold outside. And only thing is that these are square. These are like actually rectangular. I was way more locked in ranking my 2024 videos. Let's see. Make a baby no money vid. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Baby no money? Please make a baby no money video. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. There might be a baby. You know, there's only 65 people in here. There might be a baby no money video next. There might be the first video of January. I'm not sure yet though. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna slander him though. It's not gonna be slander. I am gonna criticize him, but not straight up slander. So, but yeah, I will talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. Can we hear your gay people accent voice before you leave? Yeah, hold on. My gay accent's the same as my normal accent because you thought I'm not gay though. I'm not gay. But if I was gay, I'd have the same voice. Just because your voice is different doesn't mean you suck dick. That's on baby. Mark of the Beast is iconic. I'm surprised. The most surprising thing is there wasn't the phrase Mark of the Beast. I couldn't find it I feel like there might be something called Mark of the Beast, but that one was convenient timing actually, because the fucking guy, the dog pack guy, made like his videos like a month after that Mr. Beast video. It's good timing. Nana boo boo, NoMad is gay. I just said I'm not gay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this comment says you're not gay yet. That's a little bit more accurate. Yeah, Dogpack's, I don't know what Dogpack's doing. I know Mr. Beast and he likes you, NoMath. If he likes me so much, he'd put me in that YouTube cube and make me do various challenges for money. Stream's winding down. I don't have much else to say. I'm excited for the new year. This will probably be the last piece of, unless I make a crazy short or something, it's probably the last piece of NoMad content you'll get for the year. You know, unless I do something on the second channel. If you have any last chat, the stream had 67 views at it. I'll be honest, the concurrent viewers did pretty damn well for this stream. So, is that. I'm used to having like 30 concurrent viewers, let alone 80. So, that's pretty cool. You know, the stream is working. It's been a pretty good stream, I'd say. Pretty good stream. I remember I streamed Silk Song. That one got like 30 viewers. Look at my nose. I don't have anything to say about this. My nose. Is that Jewish? Is that Jewish? No. Anyways. Keep the rumors going though. Keep the rumors going about that. You say, I saw NoMad leaving a bagel store the other day. You know, just stay stuff like that. You know, I saw NoMad like talking about poppy seeds for some reason. But yeah, for the future, if I do streams in the future, I'm sorry to the people that had Twitch subscriptions. There was only a few of them, but there were people with Twitch subscriptions. I'm probably gonna focus more on if I do stream, I'd focus more on going on my second channel and trying to set up a fucking stream elements too, so you can get TTS stuff and maybe depending, a video could play on donations. I'm not sure if that's still a thing that people do feels like a very risky thing to do, but we'll see. All right. Anything else? Is that it? If you're getting kind of sore, might lay down. Probably write my next video. Yeah, happy Hanukkah. Yeah, a very happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Merry Xmas. That one sucks. Anyone who says Xmas, you're trying too hard. You're trying so hard. Second channel is no sad. Second channel is no sad. Look at my teeth. Look at my teeth. Maybe I get the Mr. Beast veneers. Yeah, I'll get Mr. Beast veneers. Serenade us with a Christmas song. Yeah, what's a Christmas song? I should say. My throat's getting kind of scratchy. I dreaming of a white Christmas. Yes, I was. I used to know. NoMad, do the bird noises. What, like? Like that. Anyways, anything to pay the bills? Yeah, this is definitely, yeah, singing White Christmas on stream. That will pay the bills. Like that. Urban Deceiver sent $6.66. Oh my gosh, Marley Xmas. That's not a Christmas number. That's not a Christmas number. That's the devil number. Let's see. Yeah, Urban Deceiver with the dono. It rounds up to $6.07. 7.70 cents. Oh Lord. The ghost of NoMad asked. Wait, I messed up. I'm trying to look something up, sorry. It's the stream's downtime. Trying to what are the NBA games playing? What NBA games are playing right now? No man, do you listen to Hatsune Miku? No. Let me tell you. Okay, let me look up the NBA games. What's happening tonight? Oh, the Hornets are playing the Cavaliers. I think, okay, I know Cooper Flag's gonna be Rookie of the Year, but man, I'm so excited about Canoopel. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be the face of the Hornets. Pacers versus the Celtics. I think the Celtics probably gonna take the win there. Kind of a given. Mavericks versus Pelicans actually might be fun. They're both kind of low teams. Here's my prediction. I'm gonna predict that I just imagine the viewership just immediately plummets. It just goes down to like 5 viewers talking about basketball. But listen, the Mavericks, mark my words, the way Cooper Flag has been improving just this season alone, like, I guarantee you I think they have a chance at the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna get a ring or anything or a championship, but I think they have a chance to make the playoffs. There's still some time left. Next, you have the Jazz versus the Nuggets. I know the Nuggets want to win after getting beat by the Rockets. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably kick the Jazz's asses. Grizzlies and Thunder. I'm sorry, Grizzlies. I know you got a good rookie in there, but and then Pistons versus Trailblazers. That might be a fun watch. $2 dono from the real random lad X, the merry jolly fun time, yada yada yada, etc. A lot of donations. Ooh, is that British money? Ew. Listen, British money is money. At the end of the day, money is money. But yeah, I'll conclude there. Like whatever. How many licks does it take to get to the center of me? That's depends. If you have like sandpaper tongue like a cat, or if you're using a regular tongue, you should only accept donos in beast bucks. Yeah, I should. Yeah, in beast coin. So I'll give it at that. I think that's really all I got to say. Again, seriously, bottom of my heart, thank you for a great year. Not just for the channel, but it's been a good year. Again, the season's been slow. It's been a slow winter. Or it's been a fast winter, but it's like I've been slow. I've been slow during the winter, so it's going by fast. That's how it feels. And another €2 donation from Staccato Xmas or Hanukkah 2025. Yay! Heck yeah. What is this goal? The goal amount 10 super. I'm not doing a fucking goal. Fuck that. I am not gonna try to fucking wring money out of people like that. But like yeah, I don't know what to expect in the new year other than the videos I'm gonna make. I want to focus on just making pretty good videos I'm excited to make. Especially what I have planned for February. We'll see how it comes to fruition. I already got thumbnail commission and stuff. I hope it's a fun video. Gonna push myself, mostly, especially writing wise. I really want to push myself in how I write these next few videos. Just really honing in on scripts. And Booker Negative gives me a single dollar. All right. Nothing about the dollar. Tell them about what okay, since you donated $1, okay, what did you send me on Discord? These are birds. These are birds. You sent me a couple of angry birds. Wait. It's so difficult. Tell me to look. You sent that. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Don't cheer for these birds. These birds are disgusting creatures. Don't celebrate these button quails. Don't do that. No W birds. Don't W the birds, okay? Don't W the birds. They don't look they're angry. They're upset, they're cruel, they're mean, and might I say they're fucked up. L bird, yeah, someone said L birds. Keep them L birds coming. Don't W bird them. Don't do it. Gay bird, you can call them gay. You know they probably are. Ugh. All right. Gray one looks like he has a shit-eating grin. You see, I gotta see the dealer like. It's kind of laughing like that. All right. Curse of Puerto Rico. All right, I'm gonna let you guys celebrate Christmas with your family instead of watching me. Or you can still watch my videos. You know, you put on my How the Grinch Stole Bitches video, which, by the way, the Grinch Stole Bitches got removed off Tubi while I was making the video. I know it's upsetting news, but The Grinch That Stole Bitches is no longer on Tubi. And I'm horrifically upset. I joined the stream and I hear you talk about how messed up a bird is with no context. There is context, and the context is that the bird is a disgusting, evil creature. Specifically, specifically this one. It's rotten. It's rotten to its core. Both of them. NoMad, can you purr? No. I tried. That's the closest I can get to a purr. You think I could communicate to cats? Like that? Maybe? Alright. I got one more thing to show. Before I leave, I have one more thing to show. One more thing. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. One more thing to show. Look. The oil bar disappeared. And then I'm gonna disappear. Hold on.